everybody. Welcome to the Northernlion Live Super Show, the Wednesday, April 18th, 2018 edition. I, as always, am your host, Northernlion, joined by esteemed co-host, Rockley Smile.
Gold! Gold! Gold!
Nick's become the gold bot again.
You know, if it's that kind of day, it's that kind of day. I'm all right with that. We also have Robert. Hello. Hi, Robert.
Hey, how's it going?
You want to say, like, silver or something?
Nickel!
Zing!
Dude. I was at, where was I? Oh, this is it.
Metal
I
World?
totally forget where I was, but there was a vitamin that was being sold. Maybe it was when I was at the grocery store, and on the package, it had like all these atomic symbols. It was like K, Na, and then at one point in one of the circles, it just said, B6. And I'm like, you can't
It's a vitamin.
You can't have vitamins and elements occupy the same kind of nomenclature. That's just,
yeah.
I can't trust you at that point because you think that an element is a vitamin and vice versa.
Motherfuckers think to the Breaking Bad logo or something.
Exactly correct. Wait, what is BR on the Breaking Bad logo?
Battle Royale.
Battle Royale, yeah.
It's very popular lately.
Yeah.
It's become a big fad in the, you know, the...
B6 is boron 6. Yeah, is that like a freaking, it's like a radioactive isotope.
Boron is just a boring moron, to be honest.
Yeah, boron, more like NL. Am I right?
NAL AIM.
Bromine, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the bro vitamin.
We're gonna play a little Getting Over It, and then after Getting Over It, we're gonna play a little bit of the next game, which is Goldeneye, and then after that, we're gonna play a little bit of Gonna Draw Some Stuff in Pinto
Unless it doesn't work.
And if it doesn't work, you know, we'll pretend to have a backup plan, but really,
we'll be figuring it out on the fly.
we sort of don't.
We're doing it live! Fuck it! We're doing it live!
What a guy that guy is.
Yeah.
Oh, I've begun. It's
Continue.
begun already.
Well, I mean, it's not like it matters when you start in this game.
I haven't actually
Except for
even
Nick.
beaten the game yet today. By the time we started the intro, I'm actually up at Cameraland right now.
How often do you beat the game by the time you finish the intro?
Rarely, but I started like a minute before you started talking, so I thought maybe I'd be up there by now.
Yeah.
The world is
The vampire.
ending on Monday, is what someone in my chat just said.
Ooh, are we launching strikes into North Korea?
What's happening on Monday?
I believe it was another prophetic world-ending scenario. Unless it's another one already.
I worry that this is the one. This is the one that's going to be right. You
Well,
guys,
I mean,
out
we
of
lived
all
through
of
what,
us,
three so far? Right?
Yeah,
No, like hundreds, actually.
I drank my way through the one that was supposed to happen in 2011. I was at a baseball game in Korea, way too many passes deep, and then one of my friends checked his cell phone and was like, "Hey, it's 8 p.m. and the world didn't end," and we were like, "Yay!" But I kind of wish it had because the baseball game was really bad.
Official net neutrality repeal is the 23rd, so that's good news to look forward to.
23rd.
Finally, we can
That's
get
Monday,
all those
dude.
choices and options that we've been longing
Monday.
for.
Do it on Sunday. Do it on Sunday.
Yeah. Well, hey, actually, did you hear that? What was it? The broadband advisor or leader of the broadband council or something under Ajit Pai? He's going to jail for fraud.
Well, he got arrested. I mean, in this country, we have a presumption of innocence until
That's a
proven
fair
guilty.
point.
So,
Yeah, that's you're right.
Wait,
That's
in
fair.
this country, you mean Canada?
well, I mean, actually, the joke is that in neither of our countries do we
Yeah.
actually have a presumption of innocence until proven guilty.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as they arrest you and give you the perp walk, you're damned in the court
In the
of
media,
public opinion. But
absolutely, yeah.
Oh, please. Which one of us do you think is most likely? And I think the answer. Let me rephrase.
Okay.
Which one of us do you think would be the most likely to get sucked up into a cult?
Look, I know what chat's gonna say.
I don't think it's you. I actually don't think it's you.
Yeah, you don't think? I think chat's gonna. Yeah, look, there it is. There's the flood of
Oh,
it.
no.
But I don't know.
Mathis?
Why Mathis? No, they're saying my name mostly.
Nick, Austin.
I don't know if I even have a good defense for it. Maybe I just will.
I mean, like,
Dan?
I'm gonna be honest. Like, kind of, I feel like Dan actually.
I also
like,
Dan's here, but I do. I don't want to spoil the Fortnite videos that are coming out, but we did have like a 20-minute discussion with Dan where he tried to tell us, he's like, okay, let's say you took a gallon jug of milk, and then you filled one with water and one with sand. Which one would be heavier? And everybody in unison was like,
what?
The fucking sand would be heavy. Like,
are you talking iron or feathers, dude? Is this iron or feathers?
It's the same amount. It's the same amount of sand and water.
Is Dan doing a Limmy bit?
That's actually pretty funny.
And then we tried to give him the question of like, okay, what if you had like a gallon of helium and a gallon of sand, or a gallon of concrete? Which one would be heavier? And he told us that helium is not physical. You can't touch it. So as a result, you can't actually lift it. Like it doesn't exist.
It isn't physical.
Yeah, he just reiterated.
Helium isn't physical. Yeah.
Helium is physical. Yeah.
What are other non-physical things I'd like to know?
The term that he's looking for is possibly tangible.
No, physical. It's physical.
Dan, don't go.
No, I don't like honing in, but my name was brought into a scientific discussion. It's actually not physical.
What do you mean it's not physical?
I said it, Nick? This is what I said to Ryan. Next PAX, hand me some helium. If you can, it's physical. If you can't, and it's not real, case in point. Have a good show, guys.
Well, he can't hand it to you, so you're right.
I can hand him helium.
How?
I would get a tank full of helium.
No, you'd be handing the container over to him, not the helium.
No, I mean I could put helium in my hands and then pass it to him.
No, you can't.
You absolutely can.
How are you keeping the helium in your hand?
You would lose a lot of the helium. You'd lose a lot of the helium in the transfer.
How you
measuring
measuring
hand
it?
him some helium.
Maybe no helium would be there.
I worry about you guys sometimes. You know that.
Hey, don't pay locals on me in here, right?
Sorry. Gas is still matter. Like it's still, there's atoms of helium that exist in planet Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could cup your hands upside down and trap it as it rises.
Well,
it would definitely slip through your fingers, but if you do it fast enough, you might get lucky.
Here's a good little test. If you boil some water on the stove, the water will become steam, correct?
Correct.
Making it by that definition not physical.
No longer.
However, if you pulled up the pot lid, then you got little droplets of water. What happens there? It's become physical again.
It's
No, that's not steam. That's water then. That's physical.
This is scary.
The steam can't be physical because it's not water. Do you even think about what you're saying,
I would say
Rob?
Dan and Nick apparently are pretty good answers to the question.
Oh man!
Right, I'm just fucking around.
That reminds me. There was no, I know, but that reminds me of. I was watching a video like yesterday of these two Smash casters, EE and someone else.
Like the
is that
millennials
live streaming?
Stars?
Yeah.
No, like Super Smash Brothers.
Wanna smash?
Yeah.
Snooki wanna smash?
But anyway, they did this bit where they were trying to do like trick questions or like riddles or whatever, and it's just fucking hilarious. Like let me give you one that they couldn't get actually. Okay, so you and 4 friends are at a bar. So there's 5 total people, right? You and 4 friends are at a bar, and your friend calls you. He says, "I'm 30 minutes away. I'm on the way to the bar." And the speed limit is 30 miles per hour.
Yeah.
How long does it take for him to get to the bar?
30 minutes.
Yeah, that's exactly correct. There were 3 of them in like a podcast format. They all got it wrong. And
what did they say?
Well, at first they had a false positive because they thought they were correct when they said 1 hour, but then it turned out that they were actually wrong. And then,
I would really, to be honest with you, I would say like 40 minutes. Because whenever somebody calls me and says they're 30 minutes away, I assume that they're actually 40 minutes away. But they don't want me to be mad. So they're going to lie and be like, hey, I'm a half hour away.
Honestly, when I say 30 minutes, it's more like an hour. Like, that's like...
I know.
Hey, I need... It's like, I need to take a shower and I need to...
You lost your shoes, for example.
Yeah.
Lost your shoes, couldn't find those for an hour.
Yeah, that was an issue. I just bought new shoes that day, I think, actually.
How did you get to where you bought the shoes?
I wore flip-flops there and kept the flip-flops in my bag
I have a real,
afterwards.
actual question though. How do you lose shoes? They're
Uh,
always in the same place. It's like losing a toothbrush or something.
so that's the thing, not in my house. They will be moved to like a million different positions in my house for whatever
You don't just
reason.
have them like at the door?
Sometimes, yeah, but sometimes no. It's a terrible situation, all things considered. Really, I you know.
Well, I'm glad you came to the science center anyway, and even though you had to buy shoes.
Yeah, you know, this is you know, life in Rob's world, basically.
Why don't you just
Rob's
keep
world.
them at the door?
Well, because they get moved. They get like repeatedly moved, and like I have to find them.
By who? Like someone else?
Yeah, like
Oh,
basically.
okay. You
Yeah.
got a shoe goblin or something?
Yeah, more or less, honestly. Yeah, like it's just like it's always an adventure. So sometimes I hide them so that they don't get moved, and then I can find them.
You know what pisses me off? And this is like a real, like, it actually makes me mad. Which is it's beyond a first world problem. But in Japan and Korea, those motherfuckers are so anal about shoes. There's like you leave your shoes at
You
the
have to call
door.
them
There's
all
like a little dip.
motherfuckers, though.
I call them all motherfuckers. There's a little dip in the door, like in the door area, the vestibule, where you leave
Yeah,
your shoes,
the
and then you put
mudroom.
on another pair of shoes or slippers. The number of times, like, you know, we go to like a restaurant and I walk on the wrong floor accidentally with my shoes, their heads explode. They're like, no, ah! And you're like, it's floor.
It sounds like the Oz when you're burning their skin with flame.
Corey can, I
That's not
guarantee Corey can relate, unless he's going to come in here and say, you know, oh, there's 3 different kinds of floor in Japan. Yeah, Corey says he had to have special school shoes. Yeah, you have like a different pair of shoes for every venue.
Really?
Yeah, you wear gym shoes at school. That's different.
Yeah, but I always hated
On the
that,
gym
in
floor.
fairness.
Yeah, you don't want to scuff it up. You wear bowling shoes when you go bowling. That's different. You wear cleats when you play soccer. That's different. You wear ice skates when you play hockey. That's different.
Well,
Sounds like when
It's
you
not the same.
when you
there
go
are
hiking.
practical reasons for that.
You go
Well, I
hiking,
guess
you
it
wear some
turns-
hiking boots. Those are different. You wear no shoes when you go and you do karate. That's different. You wear flip-flops on the beach.
Yeah, but
That's
do you
different.
have different shoes you wear, like in your bathroom versus
Yeah, your
living
slippers. I
room
wear my
versus
slippers
your-
in the bathroom usually.
You wear like wool slippers in the bathroom.
Not necessarily wool. They have like a rubberized bottom, but they're not for outside.
I thought you only get those if you have like a communal shower and you're worried about getting foot.
No, it's
fungus.
not like that. I just wear indoor shoes that are slippers.
In every room in your house.
But they're not
Oh, you bitch!
they're not shoes though. They're actually like, you know, leather, like faux leather with rubberized bottom. You ever seen these?
Crocs.
No. Absolutely not Crocs.
I mean, kind of sounds like Crocs.
What, those are leather? They're
Faux
like
leather.
plastic, aren't they? Or some
Yeah,
kind of
it's
shitty
like wannabe leather.
No, it's not that. They're indoor slippers. Anyway, my point was there's lots of different shoes. I don't know who we are to cast the first stone on this one.
Well, I didn't cast the first stone. I've had many stones cast at me when I try to I accidentally breach etiquette by walking with my perfectly normal shoes on a floor that has never seen shoes before in its life.
They're
That's what
virgin
I saw
floors.
someone in chat was like, NL, his apartment must be dirty. No, because when I come into my fucking house, I take the shoes off at the door and I walk around in my socks or like, well, I don't wear a pair of slippers. Kate wears slippers inside sometimes.
Okay, so you are familiar with the concept of slippers.
Yes, that's correct.
So I realize that I'm weird in many ways, but also like I realize that I'm weird, but I just kind of don't get casual home attire. Like, and by that I mean like attire that is specifically designed to be worn casually at home, like pajamas or
Yeah.
a robe.
I'm wearing pajamas
or,
right now, so.
Yeah, see, like, or
What don't
like
you get? I'll
slippers.
explain.
Well, I mean, like I get it, but I'm very much a man who just wears a shirt and boxers, and you know, that's it in my house, and that's very comfortable. I feel like getting undressed to get dressed again seems like it's a bit silly. It's a bit redundant.
You don't have the issue though of it being freezing in your house usually, right? You usually are too hot.
Yes.
Well, I'm also like, I'm ashamed of my body, so the most comfortable area for like the most comfortable mode for me to be in is it's all locked in. That's why I like to have some pants on. Exactly. I'll zip up a hoodie, and I like to put some socks on, even just to keep the feet where they're supposed to be.
I do like
everything's
that.
in its right place.
You want to keep your ankles all tight, locked in?
Yeah, agreed.
That is, that's not me.
Mise en place.
Some people are the opposite. They just want to let their ankles everywhere to do whatever they want. Can't handle that.
I'm all about shocking the world with my ankles. I mean, I'm gonna be okay. So, and now the people that were with me, they're gonna leave me right now because I'm gonna tell you something else that I do. So I wear boxer shorts and a shirt at home. If I have to go into my hallway to throw out some trash, which is fairly
Wait,
common.
do you have a trash chute?
Yeah.
I'm so jealous,
the best.
Dude. It's very nice.
Oh my
like,
God.
It goes down to like an incinerator that just
It doesn't get better than that.
It's great.
I gotta take all my trash and recycling down in the elevator. So like people are getting on, being like, "Woo, nice fun night." Midnight, 1 in the morning. I got like leaky trash and 4 bagfuls.
Yeah, I gotta fucking drive it to a landfill.
Yeah, no, that's just crazy.
That's just awful. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
The amount of time that a chute would save is just indescribable.
Yeah. I know, and sometimes like I have to stop myself because I think I have it bad with the chute because the one on my floor, the chute door doesn't stay open, like it always wants to close. So like you have to keep fumbling with it to get the trash in. But then I'm just like, I gotta.
It's one of the you don't know what you got till it's gone.
Exactly. Yeah. So anyway, but sometimes, well, not sometimes, literally every time, if I have to go take out trash to the chute in the hallway, I'm not putting on any other clothes. I'm staying in my boxers and my shirt.
You ever get caught?
There have been times where I open the door and somebody else opens the door. And I'm just like, yep, close the door immediately. That's not happening.
Can you just throw a robe on?
I don't have a robe, and to be honest, if I did, I still wouldn't put it on.
I actually, and I'm this is not a bit. I feel like a robe for me personally is like the worst of all outcomes because everything's just hanging out. But I'm also like, I still have layers on that usually make me temporally slightly uncomfortable. I find a robe less comfortable and not any more, dignified than wearing just nothing at all or a full outfit.
So if you came to the door with like no shirt on versus a robe, you would rather the robe not be the choice?
I would rather wear a robe for society standards for sure.
Right.
But
well, that's who I'm talking about.
Yeah, like I would rather be seen in a robe, but in terms of like how I feel inside, I feel like a robe is worse.
Yeah, this is for being seen. This is for when Rob brings the trash to the chute.
It's the same, and I don't want to like, hey, remember that time I went to Japan? But I'm kind of trying to vibe with Corey here. Do you ever wear like a
kimono shaming?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you ever wear Japanese pajamas? It's like the worst of all worlds. Everything's flopping out, and I got no shame armor.
But it looks awesome when the wind catches it, though.
I mean, if you had like
don't people see your junk?
Or say, yeah, that's like, and it's hard to. It's like wearing a nice hospital robe. Like it doesn't. I don't think it works right. Not for me, anyway.
I wish we could just be more comfortable with people seeing each other's junk. Doesn't matter.
I see. Here's the thing. I'm extremely comfortable seeing anybody else's junk. I like to think that if I was walking out and some homeless dude just opened up his trench coat and was like, "How do you like that?" I'd be like,
"Oh, that's just fine."
As a penis, I got one too. Big deal. But if somebody saw, if somebody, like the wind blew up my T-shirt and my bare stomach was shown in downtown Vancouver, I would just have to end my own life or exile myself. I would have to move.
Where would they accept you as a refugee? Is there anywhere in Canada?
Probably nowhere, honestly. I'd have to move to some hellhole like America.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I don't go shirtless in my own house when I'm alone.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
I don't like it. So
you might say nobody can see it, but no, I can see it.
I got this thing after I take a shower, there's minerals in my water, and it totally fucks me up. So I've got to put clothes on within like 30 seconds of getting out of the shower, or my skin turns into turns into like the worst painful itching you can imagine.
Oh wow.
Really?
It's like as if I'm having an extreme allergic reaction that if I scratch turns into welts.
Whoa, that's...
But if I just put pants on, I'm actually fine.
Yeah, you gotta get out of there, man. You gotta drive to the dump with your trash. You gotta your shower makes your skin happen. Like this is you gotta.
Yeah, I know. I'm not a huge fan of it either. It really is very uncomfortable.
Do you live in Flint, Michigan?
No, it's just natural. It's the minerals in the water. It's well water.
Yeah, that's awful.
Too much bromine.
You even have a filter now. It doesn't help.
So okay, now I'm a city slicker.
Yeah.
So I'm not
Definitely confirmed.
Yeah. So I'm not too knowledgeable on the mechanics of a well.
Yeah.
But from my understanding, is well water just like groundwater? Like it's a way to get groundwater?
Pretty much, yeah. It's filtered through the water table. There's a thing called a leach field, and it allows a certain distance from detritus to keep your well clean.
Really?
The way that it's the way the zoning is for the building on the property. They have to allow a certain amount of space so the well water stays clean.
When I was younger, I had a well. The way that I thought that it worked, honestly, was that when they built the well, they just brought like a huge fucking truck and filled it up, and then it just, when it was done, you just got more.
Nope, no truck.
I wasn't privy to the
Infinite water.
hydrodynamics of our well at home, but
I'm glad you explained it that way, because I was under the impression that it was just groundwater, and then there was like kind of nothing else going on with it. Because that was going to be my secondary question, is like, how is that in any way, like, because I've seen cartoons, I've seen movies. People just drop a fucking bucket on a rope down that thing, and they're like, oh yeah, we got some.
No, it's not the ring well.
Yeah, I'm not fetching it with a bucket, Rob. It's under the ground.
Underground, and it's piped into your house.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I
like
figured...
The Witcher.
No, I figured there had been some like modern changes to the system, but like, but even so, I was under the impression that it was just basically just groundwater that you're extracting and drinking. But I'm glad to hear that there is some sort of filtration process involved. Yeah. Because otherwise, it's just like, I don't know, I just dig a fucking hole and get some groundwater if I really wanted to. I mean, I guess that's sort of what a well is.
Is it just like it's just in the ground?
Yeah.
In pockets, yeah.
Like if you dug deep enough, there would just be like, hey, we hit the water line.
Yeah, there's a general level where the water is sort of settled under the ground, and they generally know where that is.
Do you have like an aquifer under you or something?
I don't know exactly what an aquifer
Manhattan
is.
aquifer?
What is an aquifer?
It's like a freshwater lake underground.
I don't know if it's a lake. No, I don't think it's a lake. There's just a water table, which is just kind of around.
It's just like a pocket of water, like you're in Terraria or Minecraft
something
or something.
like that.
Yeah, okay. There's a holes in the ground, in the stratification, and water pools there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm worried how many people are saying I'm wrong. Probably.
No, I think you got it.
Yeah.
Have you never like dug a deep hole at a beach or something?
Not like,
and then
well, I always thought the beach was like.
Well, yeah.
It's kind of the outlier because the water's right there. It's like, of course, there's water at the beach.
Right, but I mean, like, even if you're in the dry sand, if you dig down deep enough, all of a sudden the sand gets moist. You know, It's the same kind of concept here.
If you were on a deserted island, that would be how you would get drinkable water.
Mm-hmm.
It'll filter through.
Aren't you worried that you would dig so deep you would put a hole in the island and sink it?
I thought you were going to go the Balrog route, to be honest with you. On that
No. You don't think like if you dug in the center of the island and you put a hole in there, the whole island would just be like glug 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 glug?
Man, that would be really embarrassing watching the island go down as you're like, well,
oh man,
guess I'm not getting saved.
So someone in my chat said, what you might be missing, though, is that it's naturally filtered and cleaned by the soil, not by any man-made filter. Is this true?
Yeah, that's what I said, but when I said leach field, it's just an area that you won't build anything around. That allows for the slope of the ground that uses gravity to filter the water through it.
So do you re-filter your water before you drink it?
We didn't, but now I do, yeah.
You just trust in Mother Nature to do it for you.
Just get it done.
No, it does fine. It's clean water.
Yeah.
You're just letting like the dirt and worms filter the water?
Yeah.
Really?
See, this is from a City Slicker's perspective. This seems strange to me. This is very odd.
Even if you were trusting the dirt to do it, it really feels to me like, you know, you just like to hit it with one little last burst of ultraviolet radiation to kill all the stuff that they don't get.
Yeah.
Because like I'm putting that right into my body.
No, it's okay. Like it's just water.
People have drunk nature-filled water for millions of years. Yeah, people also like literally hundreds of millions of people on planet Earth have died of like dysentery and you know, parasitic infections from dirty water, and
it's like still a major problem
what you would do,
India. And
what you would do in the case that you do have parasites is you let the ground filter the water. That's like if you're in a stagnant pond area and you can't get water out of that and you can't boil it for some reason, so you can't get fire. You dig a really deep hole, and an artesian well will take care of that filtration, hopefully. I mean, it's not guaranteed, but it's much better than drinking out of a stagnant pond.
I believe that.
Is that like a hipster well?
Yes.
Well, it's like raw water. It's like really, I wouldn't say it's really popular, but among a certain contingent of the population that has too much time and money on their hands, like to just drink naturally occurring streams, people think it's like a health food, basically. And I mean, it is, because it's like fucking water.
Right.
Yeah. At the same time, they had to issue like the city of Vancouver issued a public health warning that was like, hey, don't just like drink water out of the soil, you idiot. We got like the city's treating the water. Just drink the water's good. It's really good. Don't drink the water that has like, it could have brain-eating amoebas in it or something like that.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I don't want to take a shower and then the worm crawls up my penis hole.
Exactly.
You know?
That probably won't happen. There's a way you can also...
The ground filters the penis-eating worm out?
No, I've never had any insects or dirt come out of my water, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It just isn't, it isn't like that.
I believe it. It just sounds, it's so strange to my urban mind.
Your urban mind.
I just wanted to say that because it's silly.
I get, you know, I won't say that I straddle the medium, because like Nick is obviously familiar with like how things work in a city, but I lived in an extremely rural area for like 10 years as a young child, and now I live in a city. I kind of feel like I straddle the line.
I think you do, probably. You got like a little bit of both going on.
Yeah, we had an acreage, gravel pit, you know.
Alaska?
Yeah. You gotta have the gravel pit fills in the driveway.
That's the, like, Dan thinks that I'm making up the gravel pit.
No, he just doesn't know. He'll learn one day. He's lucky.
It was not, you'd just drive down and you'd be like, hey, this guy has got like a big pile of dirt on his lawn, and it says for sale. You need some dirt, you just go walk up to his front door and go, hey, I need a truckload of dirt. And he's like, all right, $15.
Mm-hmm.
Fill up the bed of your truck, drive home.
It's pretty weird.
So
a lot of under-the-table dirt sales happening in the country.
To wrap the water conversation, you're wrong that worms and dirt show up, but you are right that the minerals still get through.
Right, yeah,
and that's the principal issue.
Except like the big minerals, right? Like,
yeah, no, I've never gotten like a big JO quartz crystal in there.
What if you get like a geode? That'd be pretty.
Yeah, like a big vein of like Eisensteinium or something.
I just open it up, liquid gold pours out of my tap. That would be incredible.
That'd be fucking awesome.
You know, at the top of my bookmark bar, like the biggest link I've got is bestcrystals.com with the 10 large geodes. I'm still mulling it over.
Link.
It's the thing on my Chrome toolbar that's the largest text chunk out of all the bookmarks I have.
You know what I have? Apps, Twitter, YouTube videos, the NLSS circle jerk, and then 7 Twitter home tabs that accidentally got dragged down to the bookmark box.
You know you can get rid of those suckers. Just right-click them. Yeah, no, I know that's a lot to.
Dude, I'm with you on that.
In the shredder.
Yeah.
Just buy a new computer at that point.
I don't need a bookmark bar. I remember the website of everything I want to visit.
Type it into Google.
I think it looks kind of snazzy when you remove all of the text from that bookmark bar and you just keep it the little icons. That's what I got going on mostly.
It's not helpful though once you get multiple of the same place.
Yeah, like that. That's why I have one big text thing that says "Boo, you stink," because for whatever reason that's been on my bookmarks bar for like several years.
But imagine you had like 10 Amazon links. They're all gonna look the same if you get rid of the text.
Yeah, but I don't keep like Amazon links on my bookmarks bar.
Right, well,
like I put like here's
Monster
YouTube,
Hunter
here's Reddit,
Wikipedia links because you're researching how to get armor or something. Whatever.
Yeah, I never have that in my bookmarks.
Bookmarks are outdated, man. That's like a 1999 internet technology.
What are you talking about?
You don't need a bookmark in today's day and age. We have autocomplete on the URLs.
No.
That's true, but I still do have, I still use bookmarks very regularly. Like when I restart my browser, I'll just be like, well, let me just pop open the 4 things that I want open that I will then from that create
Control T,
tabs.
TW enter, Control T, YO enter, Control T, RE enter. You get the idea.
You're not clearing your cache or anything? Like that's going to continuously work for you?
Well, like now and then.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I might get mad that I have to clear my cache, and then...
Yeah.
All right, the rest of the world uses bookmarks still, though, so I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know.
Don't keep 100 tabs open.
Well, that's not me. I have 4 tabs open right now.
Okay, that's
you
pretty
ready?
good.
I wonder how many I have open.
Gmail, videos, Twitch dashboard, and then Streamlabs has to remain active or it stops working.
You didn't get stream labels?
Not yet, no.
1, 2.
I mean, Streamlabs has been working now, so
okay.
I'm very wary. Like, I don't trust the company, so I really would prefer to not download a desktop version of their app. Functionally, there's probably very little difference between doing that and
the point was it doesn't delete all your
browser.
subscriber names, which you were complaining about, and that'll
I'm
fix
with you on
that.
I still think I might just bake my own.
Yeah, bake it up. Well, you got Friday coming up. Bake it up for Friday.
What does that mean?
420.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, freak. Let's go.
All right. Made it back to Orange Van.
Somebody in chat said they have 185 tabs open.
That's too many tabs.
That's at some point it's like you're multitasking so much you've actually looped back around and are substantially less productive.
Yeah, like I think Dennis is like that too, where he'll have like that many tabs open. But
if you have to search for a tab, you've nullified all of the benefit of having.
Also, your process manager, dude. Every single tab is one Chrome instance.
Yeah.
You'll never find anything.
So I'm look, I'm a tab hoarder too. So I'm the same way, man.
But why?
I feel you. Well,
you hate your RAM.
Well, there's a couple of reasons. Like sometimes
you have like a Bitcoin tracker going on in the background at all times.
Well, one major source of my tab mismanagement is because like Jess usually goes to sleep before I do, so I'll find like an adorable dog video and I'll keep it up there to send it to her in the morning.
You could bookmark them all, save them in a folder, and then just take that folder, open all tabs in the morning.
My bookmarks are so cluttered already. I don't want to.
On the highest part of the bar.
You have dozens of tabs open so that when your girlfriend wakes up, you can send her dog videos.
Here's the thing. I didn't finish what I was saying. I have 12 tabs open right now.
Okay, that's not horrendous. It's a lot.
Yes,
but
it's a lot, but it's not. But here's the thing. So I am a tab hoarder. However, when it gets to that point where like you can't see the words on the tab, then it's like, all right, I need to cull. Like I need to go in and I need to pop. And I do that all the time.
Which one of these dog videos is the least valuable right now?
I usually always keep the dog video. Like the dog videos are staying because those are being safe. But like, you know, if it's like, I followed like a 40-page chain on Wikipedia, I don't need to have all these fucking tabs open. I'm closing them all. You know,
my
that's
standard
an
for
easy
when I have too many is, and I don't usually have too many, but if I do, it's when the tabs need to get physically wider when I close some of them. That means I've gone too far.
Dude, but there's nothing better than having like a tech issue and having maybe 10, 15 tabs open. You solve the issue and you close them one by one in that cascade, and it's just like, like I've eradicated this problem. I don't need you anymore.
As long as the tabs are the same size, otherwise you're gonna get 3 of them, and then they're gonna expand, and then you're gonna miss the
pan
X.
a little bit.
I've actually, and as a tab hoarder, this took steps, you know, and this is why I'm speaking directly to that 100+ tab person. But like recently, I've employed a judicious use of, there's a feature on Chrome where you can right click on a tab, and it's a button that says close all tabs to the right, and it's just like,
boom. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was like, they're fucking gone. I don't need them anymore.
I pin my Twitter tab, so it's always the first. It's always the thing that's on the farthest left of my browser.
See, I tried pinning, but it doesn't like save when you reopen the browser.
Yeah, there's
so
an
it's just kinda
extension
like,
for that.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't use.
You got to get
extensions
into
either.
advanced web computing, Robert.
Yeah. I'm not good with the extensions.
Isn't I think I was using this quote unquote extension called what's it called? I forget.
Yeah, that's the one. Real Monsters. That's the extension.
But when I downloaded it, it was like, hey, we don't use extensions on Chrome anymore, or we're like sunsetting them. Now we use desktop apps. So
Fuck that. What?
I forget what it's
Are
called.
you telling me they're gonna break Chrome for me now?
Yeah, I don't like that.
They'll probably still have like, you know, functionality for it, because they still have functionality for websites built in like 1991.
Well, until they update Chrome, and then the things won't work anymore.
It was Postman. You're right. How did you know that?
Postman.
That's crazy. Postman is an app that is completely irrelevant to anything you guys care about.
What does it do?
It shows you pictures of big-titted ladies.
Wait, you said I don't care about that?
You got it.
Yeah, he was calling you gay.
Oh.
It allows you to check. It allows you to send API requests to see if like stuff that you built for the web is working properly.
What? How big-titted though? Because there is such a thing as too big.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I agree with that completely. Yeah.
I always feel like, you know, sometimes, oh, what are you doing, you fool, you absolute idiot. Okay, never mind, I'm all right.
No. Yes.
You always, it's actually sad, but you see that in all these shows that are like, you know, addicted to plastic surgery. And then you see someone and they're like, I've had 400 plastic surgeries. And you look at the picture of them when they're younger and you're like, you look like a normal person.
Yeah.
And then you look at a picture of them when they're older, they have like triple J breasts. Yeah. You're like, why do you have, at what, it's like, I know it's a brain problem. Like, obviously. I'm not making fun of it.
Well, let's
but
be careful we don't start body shaming also is the other thing. I was joking, but also like, yeah, I hear what you're saying too.
At what point did
you're referring to body dysmorphia, but it's not always the case that is why that's happening.
I just think like plastic surgeons have like an obligation where if someone comes in and is like, I want quintuple J breasts, the doctor has to like go in front of a tribunal and be like, this is what the patient wants. And I think it's like, to do this surgery is almost against the Hippocratic Oath. So I think like they should have to bring it in front of like their version of the Supreme Court is my personal opinion there. Because I really, it seems like the doctor's like, I think you're big enough, but your check's all clear, so I'm gonna hook you up.
I think they kind of do though, right? Like if they like when they approve surgeries, like they do that with like the council at the hospital, right? Like they have to approve like all the surgeries, like
all of them.
Yeah,
oh.
Yeah. Like I don't think a surgeon just says like, hey, you need, let's say even a real one, like you need like open heart surgery or something. Like they can't just like say like, hey, come in the other room, we're gonna open up your chest. I think they have to go talk to the hospital board and all that.
Yeah, but what if you get plastic surgery not at a hospital?
Well,
Like
I guess
bar.
if you're having
I mean, like a private,
like an independent practice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you ever see Nip Tuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they probably
Was nip short for nipple?
I think it was like what you do to a bud.
Oh, nip those nipples in
See
the
you on
bud.
the ground floor. Hey.
Is there a governing body like they have for lawyers?
Yeah.
For doctors?
Oh, absolutely. That's how you can lose your medical license.
Right. That seems obvious now that I've asked it.
Yeah. They're not. It's not just the Wild West there.
No, I didn't think it was the Wild West, but I thought it wasn't like one official one. I thought maybe there were like several independent ones or something.
Independent what? What are we talking about?
Groups that govern all the things that happen in medicine and doctors.
Oh no, that'd be like a very libertarian view of. It's like
Would it?
hey, this guy wants to remove his hands and put chainsaws in there. Fuck it, let's do it.
American dream.
Yeah.
Wait, you're not allowed to do that if you want to do that?
I mean, really, it's all about the free market is the thing. There's no such thing as morality. It's just like, if the free market wills it, then it's good.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
state
yeah,
boards, so
basically.
there's the one for each state then.
Right.
There's no federal board. I guess there's a Surgeon General. Does that count?
Boards of Canada.
I think the
That's
Surgeon
Scotland.
General's like their state positions, right? Like there's like 50 of them.
Yeah, there's like one.
There's
big
one
right?
Surgeon General.
One surgeon. Ben Carson.
Is there? Oh, okay.
No, it's not.
It is Ben Carson.
Oh shit.
I thought he
Oh,
was
is
in
that-
charge of the urban development.
Is he? I thought he was.
Yeah.
See, I would think that because he's a surgeon, that would make more sense.
He would be
Head
the-
of urban
the general.
Whereas
of the
I'm
surgeons,
some
yeah.
kind of fucking idiot.
No, I don't
guess.
know why you would
Oh,
think
come on!
that.
He's the chairman of the Commission for Public Housing.
That's
yeah,
what I'm
okay.
trying to say.
Hey, that's a good use of his talents as a surgeon.
And this is just how politics work. Like, just, hey, let's get the least qualified person to judge, you know, what's good for certain industries.
But he is the Surgeon General of Housing, if you want to.
Right.
I guess, yeah, in that way, sure.
He will lead all of the housing surgeons into battle in case of a North Korean attack.
That's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Is it stupid in Canada too? We used to have an astronaut as our Secretary of State, basically.
Yeah, but astronauts
like
are so
you-
qualified for things, though.
No, he might be the least qualified person on planet Earth because he hasn't spent his whole life on Earth.
Yeah,
And he's gonna go to he's gonna go to other countries and try to do diplomacy. If we ever meet moon aliens, I'd be like, send that dude, Secretary of Martians. But the Secretary of State, dude's only spent 99.8% of his life on land.
Who would you
I don't
rather
think
have,
he's the
though,
right
that guy
pick.
or Ben Carson?
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think
I
either
know.
of them should be Secretary of State.
I'll take
Speaking
the
of
astronaut every time.
Speaking of moon aliens, wasn't when is China's launching a shuttle to the dark side of the moon, right?
How would you know?
Well,
Because the light never gets there. So.
it's an
Yeah, how do you
well,
see
actually,
it?
that was gonna roll into my other point. Is like, you know, the dark side of the moon, probably a good place for a secret base. Is all I'm saying.
Only
That'd
Pink
be
Floyd's
pretty
ever been
cool.
there.
Mm-hmm. It is tidally locked to the Earth. No one would ever see it.
Yeah, but
We still don't know how that even works. Tides come in, tides go out.
That's true. You can't explain that.
Can't explain
why
that.
on earth would you want a secret base on the moon?
No gravity.
I don't know. Because
No
it'd be
gravity?
cool.
Well, very low gravity is what I mean to say.
Yeah, no, I'm more asking for like a clarification of why that would be useful.
Oh, because
Well, okay. If you go like the Dr. Evil route, you can hide some nuclear silos over there if you wanted to.
Yeah, but how are you gonna hide sending all the materials up that you'd need to send to?
That's it. Look, that's a good question. I'm not sure. Maybe the Chinese government can answer.
you could do tricks. You could learn tricks up there.
That's
Yeah, he's right.
Who knows what gymnastics you can do when there's low gravity?
That's true. You do need less fuel to launch a missile from space than you do on Earth.
Yep. Significantly less. Yeah.
But I think you need to send the missiles from the Earth
Oh, I have
to
a good
space
reason.
first.
I have a good reason. If you blow up a big chunk of the Earth, it won't affect you.
I think that would definitely
Yeah, that
still
would
affect you.
No.
on the-
Certainly affect you.
You don't
yeah.
have to be there to see what happens. You can be off looking at it from the distance, from space.
Yeah, but like, you know, the gravitational pull of Earth is what keeps the moon in orbit.
So,
Its gravitational pull is directly proportional to the mass of planet Earth.
I'm not saying you blow it apart. I'm saying
you said a huge chunk.
You blow it up. You blow it like you just explode it. You don't take it off.
Okay, I understand.
If the nukes hit, you're not gonna get affected.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying from an unambiguous language perspective, I would not describe that as blowing up a huge chunk. But I was thinking
huge chunk of livable ground.
Yeah. I feel
fair enough. Yeah. Actually, so speaking of moon aliens and secret bases and nuclear silos on the moon, did you guys hear about frogs turning gay? No, but
yeah, actually, I did.
Actually, the idea of a space force is fucking terrifying. Because I was reading it was like a Wikipedia article.
Yeah.
And it was about a proposal from some general about how we would use space weapons.
Yeah.
And one of the space weapons, one of the ideas is basically taking a satellite and loading it up with tungsten rods.
Yeah.
And essentially,
dropping them on Earth.
And that's all.
Yeah.
They're just metal poles, and you just drop them from space, and it just blows shit up.
Yeah, it's got like a lot of kinetic energy.
Yeah.
How do you aim it? It's just all algorithms. Like it just knows the arc.
Yeah, I guess essentially. Yeah, as long as it once it gets over the spot that it needs to get, they'll just.
I wonder
fucking
how
drop
accurate that could be.
I think it's supposedly pretty accurate. But
that's not enough data for me, Robert.
Yeah. But that's just horrifying to me.
Have you ever seen like a Hellfire missile launched?
Yeah.
They're flying like 800 kilometers an hour with a targeting computer inside of them. They turn on a fucking dime.
That's not a tungsten rod, though. That's got a targeting computer.
I'm saying, I think they can figure it out. It's just physics, right?
Yeah.
It's not like the Earth is going to rotate a little faster and throw off their targeting.
Oh, might. We don't know. It's never happened before.
That's a good point. Yeah. The thing that's like particularly creepy to me about that is we have like nuclear silos all over the place, and there are missiles hanging around, and you drive across the country, you're probably within a couple miles of maybe some, but if you just have like death literally hanging over your head as it's flying over, that's fucked up, man.
We got death hanging over our heads right now. It's called asteroids.
Well,
they just gotta land in the right spot to matter, and then soon we're not even gonna be matter.
I was hoping. I did like an inventory in my head, and I was like, Josh isn't here, so somebody else is. Oh, well, that's really good. See you on ground floor again.
Classic. Classic. I live in a nuclear target, so I'm just dead. Oh, yeah, me too.
Wait, it feels... I'm going to be careful with how I word this.
No, I know. Like, if shit goes down, I'm going to be the first one dead.
No, it's more like... It's like I'm coming from a place of like feeling very secure in Canada as well, but like while the American military is like drone striking private citizens, people in America are like, wow, it'd really suck if these tungsten rods went up there. I'd feel like I was constantly in danger, being killed by an amorphous unforeseen danger.
Yeah.
Boy, we sure do have a lot of privilege, don't we?
Yeah. I mean, I've said this I think I've done this bit like maybe 5 or 6 times.
Do it again.
LSS. But yeah, I mean, like if a nuke drops on New York, you know,
and it will,
they're not aiming for Queens, so like they're probably gonna hit Manhattan.
Yeah, you'll be one of the mutants.
Yeah, and that's fucking awful. Like I'm gonna be the person where my skin is gonna fall off when somebody shakes my hand. Like that's not gonna be fun.
Well, just don't shake anyone's hand.
I don't know, but I feel like in today's day and age, you're less likely to be a target. Like I would think New York is not the S tier target.
Why would you think that?
Because it's on the East Coast, and the West Coast is more strikeable by like North Korea, for example.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of technology, you mean?
Well, I just mean, like, why would they fly it over the entire continental United States or Europe
down or something
when they could fly it over the Pacific Ocean instead?
Well, it kind of depends on who we're at war with, I guess. If it's North Korea, then yeah, like LA's fucked.
What if it's Russia?
Probably fine for a while, but yeah, if it's Russia, then I'm dead, like immediately.
Russia's gonna like hit the whole country if they hit.
Yeah,
maybe.
Well, they'll probably leave the parts that aren't worth hitting.
Yeah, that's true. Wyoming will be fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, for a month.
Outside of Cheyenne, at least. Maybe Laramie. I don't know. Laramie.
Larrabee?
The world is a globe, not a map. What are you trying to say? That there's no such thing as distance?
Oh, I know
because
what he's
the
trying to
Earth
say. He's
is-
trying to say that east is relative.
Oh,
No,
we're having that
touching that
It
topic.
depends where you're coming from.
We're doing that. We're doing that one again. I like that bit. That was good.
It's not a bit.
Yeah, you can post that link in my chat. That's fine.
New York and LA are the same distance from North Korea. Yeah, okay. Why don't you type that in Wolfram Alpha and tell me if that's true? 'Cause let me put it this way. If I fly to Korea from Vancouver, it's like 8 hours. If I fly to New York from Vancouver, it's 5 hours. Something seems wrong about the calculations here.
How the hell has Wolfram not made it to beta yet after all these fucking years?
You would think, right?
No, it's Alpha because it's like
Strong.
it's a chat.
First.
Like they don't need to do another one.
Oh,
Oh, okay, yeah.
the PUBG model.
The well, there's like also like terrifying. I was reading something on Wikipedia about nuclear missile defenses, because I've always kind of like comforted myself in the knowledge that like, well, North Korea's they got pretty shitty missiles right now, right? Like we could probably
Better
just
than
shoot
you
them
can make.
down. Well, yeah, you're not wrong. But like, although it's a little bit of like the Cleveland Browns kind of situation. Like they went 0-16. Like surely they're all better athletes than me.
Dude, if
but,
they
like,
launch, I'm
literally,
gonna
if
have
you
some
put-
Cleveland Browns in
if
my
you put
pants.
22 of me on a team, I'd have the same success rate, as them this year. But anyway, my point is, our nuclear defense is actually like not very good.
Better than you could do.
At least the public stuff. Well, you're right. Yeah.
Dude, don't say it out loud or Trump will know.
Yeah. Like our public nuclear defense is kind of fucked.
Really?
Yeah, like it's not as like, because I would have thought that like, well, they have pretty shitty missiles, we probably have some kind of point defense shit ready to go,
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Have you ever been hit by a nuclear missile?
You know what? You're right. But I think in that case, the nuclear defense would be we also have nukes.
It's a
You're talking about a
deterrent.
mutually assured,
Yeah.
destruction sort
A
of deal.
nuclear deterrent, yeah.
No, why?
Have you made it past the tower yet?
Shut your mouth.
Oh. I hope you win one day.
If we keep playing for an hour once every 3 months, I'll definitely get there one day.
Okay.
It's like working out, If
Yeah,
you do like
yeah.
a couple sit-ups now and then, you're still gonna get a six-pack. It's gonna take a little longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's inevitable.
Have you seen Russia IP blocked a bunch of sites, including Twitch?
No!
Yeah, I
That's
know.
sad.
That's bad news. The Russian viewers.
Mhm.
First, they banned I Wanna Come in Rainbow Dash.
I saw that actually.
Russia
can I,
banned
like-
that person?
Well,
I want to I don't know if I want to come in AlpacaPatrol got banned too.
What about
but,
I
like,
want to
if
come
he-
in Dan Giesling?
that's also gone.
No!
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
Like-
purged.
If I want to come in AlpacaPatrol got banned, I want to like email Twitch and be like, hey, I know this is in good fun. Also, he's a sub to me, so like, come on, man. Like,
I think like
Chill.
I agree with Austin's tweet, which is like if you're gonna ban people for having bad names, you should shoot them an email and be like, hey,
Yeah, change
your
it.
name. Don't just
should-
like mass ban subscribers because of the fact that they got a lewd name that was okay for 60 months or something like that.
yeah.
They even have the
I-
technology to change names now.
Yeah.
Well,
Pets,
the
are you here?
technology themselves.
Pets, I need you march right up to Emmett's office right now and you go on his computer, you go twitch.tv/Northernlion and make him listen to this, okay? Because we got good ideas here.
Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty straightforward if they were, saying, hey, maybe you could change it before we perma-ban you from the platform.
I don't hear what's lewd about that anyway. I want to come in Rainbow Dash. What's lewd about that?
Yeah, he just wants to. He's just telling the world what he likes. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Really, Twitch is kink shaming more than anything.
More love than war.
Mm-hmm.
But like the right kind of love.
Like, who are you to define what the right kind of love is?
Well, the right kind of love being, you know, inseminating an anthropomorphic.
That's what that was the right kind of love.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Is if you butt fuck a cartoon pony.
Yeah.
Emmett, you still here?
Yeah, because like leave now, probably. Yeah.
She has human level intelligence. Nothing wrong with that. Yep, you got it. It's definitely, I was thinking it's weird because she might have like a below average IQ. Now that I hear that she has human level intelligence, it's like totally normal.
Oh, speaking of which, the new edition of Real Dolls is coming out, the Real Doll X, with fully
was that
featured...
the one with the... Yeah.
The inside...
No, not that one. It's got a fully featured facial animation, and not like you jizz all over it. Like it's facially animated.
Yeah, and they and it comes with an app too, right? That has the like you can talk. It's like an AI.
It has a slight creepy Scottish accent for some reason too.
Yeah, it's very weird. It is in no way the sex robot the world's been waiting for.
Doesn't seem like it's from this year. It seems like it's from like 10 years ago.
Can I want to give you 2019's most 2018 news headline. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Real Doll CEO arrested after Lithuanian hackers discover cryptocoin miner on most recent line of realistic sex dolls.
Dude, you know what? I'd be down. Like if my pumping.
Yeah,
into
one
that
thrust
doll,
equals 1 Bitcoin.
yeah, if that works, then you know what? More power to them, honestly.
That's literally what you're giving them is more power. Then you don't have to take our goddamn GPUs anymore. You can just get the sex bots instead.
Yeah. No, I've been following that because there's a dude on Vice who has been like basically
evangelizing.
No, he's been like interviewing the dude who's making it, and I've been watching it for a couple months because it's just the most uncanny valley fucking thing.
Did you see the article today that was like real dolls are gonna save marriages because you can have a threesome with them?
Well, I mean, like legitimately though, like
no,
but maybe not right now, but in the future, sex robots, I could see that being a potential benefit, possibly.
You and your wife could have a threesome with a sex robot.
The way they phrased it in the article was like you could be sitting on the couch with your wife watching TV and then just slink off to the bedroom for a quickie with your sex bot, and the wife doesn't need to care at all.
Oh yeah, like that's a really good way to have a good relationship, I think, is if your wife pisses you off, just go fuck a robot. That'd be a really healthy way to live your life.
They said it would be better to pair it up, that you could choose someone who's better at maybe working with the family, like raising a child, rather than someone who has to consistently be sexual. So that way it takes that off the table. It's one less burden.
Mm-hmm.
And then the robot can fulfill that need. Look, I'm not agreeing with it. If you no longer feel the sexual attraction for your partner, the sex robot picks up the slack.
Sort of like, you ever see that Bruce Willis movie, Surrogates?
I have
no,
not,
actually.
I think I'm gonna check it out tonight.
Yeah, you should. There's a whole scene based on this idea.
Your wife can watch it while you fuck the sex robot.
It's like the worst. I don't even understand this at all. Like, I'm not attracted to my wife anymore, but that's okay. We've got like a fuck robot, so it's all good. Why don't you just get divorced and then you can each marry someone you're actually attracted to?
It's just what the article said. I don't agree with any of it.
Yeah, I'm also like, when I said that like I could see this kind of being a possibility, I wasn't saying in that scenario.
It's great having your wife.
I don't think there's gonna be a healthy relationship if you're gonna leave the room to go fuck the sex robot.
Well, she can come and watch.
Real.
She can watch if she wants.
Well,
I'm with you, Spyro. Like, if you put the shoe on the other foot and it's like, oh, hey, sorry, honey, I'll be out to watch TV in a minute. And then she's just going into the bedroom getting pounded by her male sex robot. I would take a great amount of offense to that.
Okay, although when you put it on that foot,
it's a little bit funny in both directions for some reason.
No, but like when you put it on that foot, for me, it actually becomes less bad because like if my girlfriend, wife, significant other decided to go into the other room and use one of many vibrators or sex toys,
fucking Chad bot.
If she had like any number of vibrators or sex toys, which are available on the market right now, that wouldn't be a big deal to me. It's the same kind of thing.
There's sex toys for men too.
Yeah, but like most men don't really use them.
I'm not, like you keep framing it as if it's modern, but it's actually like the most fucking like ancient idea of men. You gotta stay together, even if you're not attracted to one another. So just go in the other room and masturbate, and then stay together for the kids. Like it's the weirdest.
There you go.
It's the weirdest approach to this I've ever heard in my life.
So, like, I think people are allowed to masturbate while they're married.
I know, of course, I obviously agree with this. I just, it's being spun as some kind of modern idea.
No, I also think that you can masturbate while you're married. I think that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know why you don't agree with that,
idea
Ryan.
of time? Forced monogamy and like no physical intimacy with your partner.
Again,
and instead...
I'm not defending that. I think that sounds awful, right? But from the original point that Nick made, which is that like it can make threesomes safe for couples that are not comfortable with them. Yeah, I can see that being a possible benefit in the future.
I can understand that. What I consider to be like the world's most incredibly niche situation in which you want to have a threesome with a robot. Basically, you don't even want a threesome. You just want like a third, or I should say a second vagina or penis, or maybe both, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you could like pop them in and out however you want. Is there a stigma for men to use sex toys? Because it seemed like there was such a recoil from that.
There is a stigma for men to use sex toys.
Like a pocket pussy, even?
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably especially a pocket pussy.
The Tenga egg?
Very much so, yeah.
You know, as we've established, I'm the most Republican on the show. And if a dude was like, I put a vibrator up my ass and give myself a prostate massage, I'd be like, you know what? You're a very modern man. If he was like, I fuck a pussy that fits in my pocket, I'd be like, grow up. You're not 19 anymore.
You would not.
I also want to mention, people were disparaging me for using the term safe for a threesome, and like I think that's a totally fair term for couples. Like they're definitely
emotionally safe.
Yeah, like there are people who say they wouldn't want like the reason they wouldn't want a threesome is because they'd feel jealous, or they'd feel
and physically safe as well, because you're not going to get an STD from your sex robot if it's only yours.
Yeah, unless you are filled with herpes, I guess.
Well, then you're going to give it to yourself.
Yeah, you get double herpes.
Yeah. Well, it's exponential. It would be herpes squared.
That's true.
You're gonna fuck your wife from behind while she eats a robot's pussy.
That's one of many options.
I'm not saying
one of many
here, or like you're missionary fucking a robot, and then you're like making out with your human wife. Like, how is this?
Why are you so surprised?
I'm not saying me, but yeah, I don't see. Some people could be into that. I don't know.
The robot's lifeless face.
Hey, it won't be lifeless in 2019. It has a slight Scottish accent also.
God.
I also added the caveat that definitely not this one, because this one is like super uncanny.
It's pretty creepy.
You're laying on your back, and then your wife's riding you, and the robot's sitting on your face. This is just.
And she's kissing the robot at the same time.
Yeah. That sounds pretty cool.
That's so much weirder.
How heavy are those things?
Anything else is to imagine the kinematics of a threesome where one of the partners is a fucking posable robot.
But they're like
all right.
dead weight, though. Wouldn't they crush you if they land wrong?
I'm amazed. So here's the thing. I'm definitely not saying this one, but I'm saying in the future. Imagine a completely lifelike human robot. Imagine that.
Okay, what if you green screen its face? Green screen its face and wear a VR set.
It's actually.
I see where you're going with
it. Feels like it might have a human soul. I mean, like.
Right,
lifelike. It's like, isn't it kind of like unethical to have sex with it because it's almost like a human being
they're
trapped
programmed to give you consent
in a corporeal prison.
Important to note, Jess in my chat has been nonstop telling me that I can't have a sex robot this whole time.
It just doesn't make any sense to me why you would want to have a threesome with a sex robot.
I'm not defending it for me. I'm defending it for people who might find value in that. I could see it. I can see it realistically. Like right now, like couples who want to have a threesome, a lot of the time they will either be in a country or go to a country where sex work is legal, and their threesome experience will be with a.
Is that commonly a situation?
Oh, all the time.
I mean, it is fairly common, yeah. Like it's not like the most common, I guess, but if you're talking about the group of people that want to have a threesome, it's a pretty small sample size comparatively.
What on earth is happening?
We're talking about
do I have
threesomes?
A live studio audience? Everyone's NL is so conservative here. What are you talking about? You just said if a dude wanted to finger his own anus with a vibrator, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
You said you'd call it very modern.
I'm just trying to like think of how the mechanics would actually even work.
Yeah, it's gravity just holds the legs over your face. That's all. It's very simple.
Here's what makes me prudish, to be honest.
Yeah.
I just don't see the point of performing oral sex on a robot.
Well, don't do it.
Yeah.
But then what else are you gonna do with it?
Talk to it,
I guess.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Well, and
talking to it is definitely approaching.
While your wife sits on its face,
it can order you shit on Amazon. It'll be the new Echo Dot.
Alexa, sit on my face.
I just don't understand.
Yes, Robert. You could name it Alexa if you want.
People in chat are like, I like performing oral. Okay, sure. On a robot though?
I mean, if you're practicing
Don't
for
knock
a
it till you
human
try it.
female, you know,
do you need a robot? Why don't you just get like a 3D model?
you could right now. They have all those pocket pussies.
How do you
like they're casted from porn stars' vaginas or something?
Oh, so they're 3D printed vaginas.
Basically, yeah. Like we're like already kind of there. Like we're just touching on the edge of it right now.
To sing for the big tournament.
You know what? They probably have pussy eating tournaments, to be honest.
I've seen blowjob contests.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there was.
This is crazy. You guys want to pivot to Goldeneye?
Yeah, sure.
Whatever.
It's one of the few getting over it segments I actually finished ahead of where I started. So
Nice.
We'll bank that for next time.
I think I got 3 wins today.
We'll see you in 3 minutes. Oh my god. I can't wait till I get the inevitable email from YouTube that's like, one of your videos has been approved for all advertisers. Northernlion Live Super Show, April 18th, 2018. I'm getting a granola bar. This is crazy.
Good luck. Rob, you know what all of the cam girls have now?
What?
They all have this like pink antenna coming out of their vaginas now.
Oh, yeah.
And they're all hooked up to their chat, and chat tips them, and then it vibrates based on how much money they give them.
Dude, like I wonder about that. Like, what if they just don't have it on, or what if it doesn't even work? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't. Like, and they're just like, make. Well,
it says it's connected. It's Bluetooth, and it says when it's ready to go on the chat.
I'm just saying, like, it would be the easiest thing to fake. Actually.
Oh yeah, sure.
That's all I'm saying. What are we playing? Goldeneye?
Yeah, Goldeneye. Do you think we make anywhere near as much as they do?
No. Well,
I have no idea what kind of money a cam girl pulls in per night. They're making like $1,000 a day or something.
I think at the low end it might be fairly similar, but
really?
yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised. I think it depends. Like it's sort of. I would imagine at the low end it's sort of similar to us, where some days it's like really, really
exceptional and really, really bad other days. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Whether or not it's more financially viable to be a cam girl than a Twitch streamer.
Yeah, probably. I mean, at a certain degree.
That's kind of what we were getting into. Like, I think like probably the average is higher if I had to guess.
Yeah.
But I think unless you're at the top, you're not going to be making significantly more than the top Twitch streamers.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hello.
How are you guys?
Good.
I was just talking about cam girls. How's
I
it
know.
going with
That's
you?
a little tough. Do you think it's against the TOS to wear a pink vibrator during stream?
You can't show
I
it.
think so, yeah.
I mean,
I doubt you can connect it to chat.
Just put a mic. Ryan, can you get on this?
I can do it.
Oh man, that'd be fucking great.
500 bits for 5 buzzes.
They have settings like earthquake.
Oh man.
Would you eat a tarantula burger?
No,
I
absolutely
would
not.
Yeah, there's no chance that I would eat that.
You guys, are you ready to join on a friend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I am joining
I
the
am
classic #1 server.
I am still refreshing. My ex-girlfriend was a stripper. The most she made in a night was on New Year's. She made $3K. Wow, that's
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Funny enough, though, there's a bunch of Twitch streamers that make more than that pretty regularly.
True, but I mean, like
They're outliers.
That's
though.
pretty impressive because you're in a physical location. You've got a captive audience of like 20 dudes.
Damn.
So here's the thing. It says Ryan is online, but
You don't join like
Goldeneye.
that. You go open Goldeneye and then click the play server, find server friends.
Yeah, did that too.
Yeah, there's no
Ryans.
friend server available.
Yeah.
Join the Gross Grains du Quebec.
Oh god damn it.
What is it called?
Gross.
Les Gross Grains du
Oh, I
Quebec.
found it.
It is not there
It's
for
if you
me.
sort alphabetically, it will be in the L's.
Oh god.
Yeah, Justin, please do join us for.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Should I put the tarantula burger picture in your chat?
If you would like to, by all means.
Yeah, it's gross chat.
It was a
Some
burger
shitty
with a
food
tarantula
porn.
on it.
Yeah,
It's a burger. Oh, with a tarantula on it?
yeah,
It's like a whole tarantula.
Yeah, it's a
Oh, God,
It
no.
looks like they
tarantula.
just hit it with something and then put it on the burger.
It's just in a bag, like in a bag with a
disgusting.
desiccant. And they just like,
It looked
that's-
very stupid.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
Yeah,
That's some
desiccated.
like shock value restaurant right
Yeah,
there.
I don't know why you would. Who's gonna order the spider burger? I don't want to
I
eat
don't
that.
know.
Adventurous eaters.
Bear Grylls.
yeah. Maybe he loves
Spider
that
grills.
place. Oh,
Yeah,
that's a new trend on Twitch, actually. Yeah, spider
What is?
grills.
Mm. Yeah, but they have the intelligence of normal humans.
Oh no, not slappers! Get out of here.
Hold on. Boom. Yeah, that works.
Oh,
That's quite a sound.
that was incredible.
Get over here, Baron.
Let's go.
Why do the slapper boys get more help?
Somebody gave me 10 ad bits to have the Northernlion live Sibian show.
Nice. Is
I
this
will never-
sale still on? They were doing a sale on bits that was like $1 for $5 worth. Is that still going?
Wait, $5 worth? Oh, for bits.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Sibians, like $5
No,
worth.
that's
of
a very
Sibian.
cheap
I'd buy a
Sibian.
Sibian for $5.
Where are you gonna keep it though?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd stream on it. What are you talking
I've seen.
You'd stream.
Where does a man, if he were to sit on a Sibian, where does he put the vibrating part? On his gooch?
In his ass.
Inside of his butthole? Like,
Yeah, of course.
Well, there's they're like attachments
no.
for it, right? Like you can
Really?
yeah, like you could put a dildo on there if you
I don't know
want.
this much about it.
I thought it was just that one
I
like sort of
think.
textured end that everybody always has on there.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's traditionally the way, but I think you
The
can have
way.
attachments. I don't know. I've never used the Sibian, so
I've never even seen one in real life.
yeah, I have not seen one in person either.
I've seen one.
In real
At a
life?
sex shop
Yeah.
or like where? In somebody's house?
In Japan.
What?
What, just in the street?
No, like in like an electronics store.
Like Yodobashi camera?
Similar, but like a smaller one in like a back alley. Like, that sounds sketchier than it is, but there's like tech streets all over Japan.
Was it a smaller
You know?
store or a smaller Sibian?
Well, I'm not too versed
Yeah.
on Sibians to
What are
say,
you
but
doing in Japan? That's what
I lived
really-
there for 8 years.
No. I mean more on a metaphorical level.
Nice.
Hey.
What was I doing to end up in?
Hanging out with Sibian providers as well.
Well, I mean, I was in
that.
like a place called Denden Town in Osaka.
Oh,
and, I
I
was
don't
just
know,
like,
that means nothing.
that just means electric.
Good old
Place. It's like the
Denden Town.
Akihabara of Osaka, and I'm just like, oh, that's a thing. They also
I
have those
watched-
horse rider things.
I watched an anime last night.
Yeah.
Ooh,
At my
which one did you
wife's
watch?
behest. It was an animated movie, not an animated television
Okay.
program. Chad,
Yeah.
if I knew how to close the tooltip, I fucking would, okay? I was mashing
See?
buttons. I opened it. See, thank you. It also popped up a dinky list. But
Nice.
it was called Napping Princess.
Did you see
Oh.
someone sprayed Ryan without glasses on?
Is it a
Oh, no.
classic retelling of Princess and the Pea?
No.
Oh.
Oh,
It's
funny.
a modern story about
Please shoot me. Please shoot me!
self-driving cars using a fantasy story as an allegorical
Oh God!
sort of approach to it.
I want a segment of people describe anime because it's always fun.
It was like, I thought it was okay. Kate liked it a lot. I was like, it's okay.
Is it like very tropey? Very anime tropey?
A
Karopi?
little bit. I mean, she has a stuffed animal that came to life.
Oh God! All right, well,
Who
That's
doesn't
more like
though?
children's story fantasy.
Look at
or,
Bleach.
You know,
Ah,
trope.
he drop shotted me.
Khan is a little tiger man and he's full of life.
You
I
should
might
watch Akira.
I will probably watch Akira. We own it.
Akira's good. Yeah.
It's very good. I think
Don't
that's a
say
good-
it
Yeah, he
like
just-
it's
he-
actually
Sorry.
supposed-
He just
Akira.
one-upped your pronunciation there.
I'm not trying to one up.
Oh,
Akira.
you mean Bleach?
Bleach.
Akira.
I'm still saying you should watch Perfect Blue. That's like a really good one.
That's a good one.
That
It's a good
was
entry because it's like
Giant mechs again, right? But like, there's water planet.
No.
You're thinking of Blue Harvest.
No, it's about like a pop star who gets like stalked and stuff, and it's
Oh,
just like it's just like a good movie. It's just animated.
There was a blue something that was on like anime or Cartoon Network ages ago.
Oh no, not
See you
Blue
in hell.
Harvest. What's the name of the thing? Blue Harvest is the Family Guy bit.
I think you're talking about La Blue Girl.
No, wasn't that either.
There's
It had
giant
mechs.
alien bugs and they got their mechs.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh,
Yeah,
Starship.
I know that's
Blue
what I know the
Gender?
one you're talking. Blue Gender, that's it.
Yeah, that was the one I saw.
It's called
Blue
Blue Gender.
Yeah.
Blue Gender, yeah.
Sure, why not?
It's actually it's a very anime reason for that too. I think either the mechs or the bugs. The bugs I think are called blues for some reason. Spelled like the color. And there's no explanation as to why. And then I actually don't know what the gender part is for.
So there isn't a good story,
there is
actually.
not a
There's
good
not a good reason.
The mechs are called blues, and then also.
The
No, the bugs are
called
the blues.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
my mistake.
They give
Maybe
you the
maybe
blues.
the mechs are called maybe they're called genders for whatever reason. I don't know.
I think like
Can you put up your gender, please?
I might watch Neon Genesis Evangelion
Do it. I dare you.
because I make enough references to the Third Impact, and then the whole show is like 18 episodes long, right?
Yeah.
So like,
It's an under 26 one, I think. Yeah.
That's when people are like, "Yeah, you should watch One Piece," and then you look it up, and it's like 785 episodes and ongoing.
I'll tell you this,
like,
though.
skip season 4 because it's just garbage.
Much like Undertale, when you finish it, everyone's gonna be on you to watch all the movies, though.
Yeah.
And what I mean by Undertale is you gotta beat it multiple times.
Isn't the Evangelion movies are like a retelling of
It's
the
like
show?
the real ending happens in the movie, apparently. I've never seen it. There might be more than one movie, though. Many of them have many.
Oh, no.
See, I don't know. Like, I guess we're going into anime discussion again, but like,
Please.
those ones like that, those are like the particularly hard sells for me on anime. Like, that just sounds like Neon Genesis Evangelion sounds like the most anime.
It's
Whereas,
very anime, I think.
Yeah. Like, whereas, like, if you tell me, like, many years ago, if someone told me, hey, Cowboy Bebop is really good, I'd be like, hey, I'm a stupid American, I like cowboys, let's fucking watch this shit. And
I like Bebop.
really good. Yeah.
I mean, it does have jazz in it.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
It has, like, one of the best intro songs that any show has ever had, in my opinion. Fucking great.
It is really good.
Damn it, I got slapped.
5 and 12, not too bad.
3 and 9, what happened? What? I killed more than 3 people.
I guess you only have to watch one movie called End of Evangelion. But there's maybe 4 of them?
Start at the end.
Okay.
There's 4 movies called End of Evangelion.
No, there's 4 total movies. You only have to watch the one, though.
You know, actually, another good example, I brought this up on the show the other day. I haven't watched it, but, like,
God damn.
an intriguing name, Made in Abyss. People are talking about saying it's good, but the name is like, that sounds kind of mysterious.
Sounds alright, yeah.
Get into that. You know what I'm saying?
If it was on Hulu, I would check it out.
Yeah. Probably.
It
probably
isn't on
take a look.
Hulu, though. I just looked the other day.
Yeah.
Is it M-A-I-D or M-A-D-E?
M-A-D. That'd be
Of course.
hilarious
Because,
if it was.
I wouldn't have batted a single eye at all if it was M-A-I-D.
That's true, actually. That would be, actually, if I saw that name, I'd be like, yeah, there's no chance of fucking watching.
This is hentai. The abyss contains tentacles, and she's wearing a maid outfit, and that's how that's gonna go down.
The thing that got me about Napping Princess, I don't know if this is like an anime trope, but the movie, despite being fantastical, it was played straight for almost the entire thing. Okay. At the end of the movie, well, I mean, this is like a spoiler, but okay, the bad guy suffers a fate at the end of the movie. Spoilers.
Yeah, really?
Whatever.
As he melts away to oblivion,
Okay.
he becomes like a pile of ash, and then
Is he a self-driving car at the end?
he's not, but that's a spoiler. But when he meets perhaps an untimely demise, to keep it as unambiguous or as ambiguous as possible, it makes a toilet flushing noise.
Wait, what's
Like
weird
he's
about
like,
that?
All right.
What?
That's pretty weird.
What's the weird bit of that?
But is
died
sort
in a
of like
toilet accident. So, like, why does it make a sound like there's a like? It was not like it sounded like a toilet flushing. A toilet flushed.
it's like a slide whistle in an otherwise played straight.
Yes.
I don't know. I expect to hear a toilet flush when I die. Nothing weird about that.
Expecting to die on the toilet.
Oh.
No, it's like your life force gets sucked away into the drain.
Oh my God! Come on.
Yeah. They ran out of Foley budget.
Yeah, we're talking about the loo for the UK audience. The loo.
Yes. Yeah. Very important. Yeah.
They already paid.
the water closet.
Right. Yeah. It's symbolic. Yeah, it's symbolic that when he melted, they played a toilet flushing sound. Wow, that's really deep.
Your life flushes before your eyes.
Oh man.
Oh come on. They had already paid for the toilet sound. They had to work it in somehow.
True.
Yeah. See, that's what I was saying. Like if there's 40 words and half of them are English and half of them are Japanese, it's gonna be really tough to get me to watch that anime.
What is happening?
That's when it's gonna be weird. But like if it's kind of an interesting idea. Like maybe there's an interesting premise going on. Yeah, check it out. Like I actually watched an episode or two of Netflix's new one called oh goddamn, I killed myself. It's called something Sword Guy or something like Legend of Sword Guy.
I don't know that one.
Sounded hilarious.
There's just a man walking here who's not actually here.
Yeah, I keep finding that guy too. He's just stuck.
Coccyx, you're banned.
Now, I don't want to insult anyone's tastes here on Legend of Sword Guy.
You can insult my taste, I don't mind.
It was pretty terrible, and there's a pretty good reason for that. You don't meet the protagonist until the second episode. So, I just...
Rough first impression,
I'm mad. I'm mad. Who killed him? I'm mad.
No!
Not a good round for me. Hey, look who won.
It's not a good round for anybody except Coccyx.
The eternal winner of this game every time.
Unless Banal joined.
Banal lost his touch ever since Fortnite swallowed PUBG. Go back to Evolve, Banal.
I watched a movie called Circle last night. Has anyone heard of that?
Circle?
I don't know.
Are you sure you're not just talking about The Ring again?
No, I'm watching all these round movies lately.
All these shape-related films. The Shape of Water recently as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which,
Well,
as it
that's like a
turns out,
cat.
was circular. Yeah, so the movie's premise is there's 50 people in a room. It's like an alien abduction, and
It sounds like a battle royale.
Okay. Yeah.
they're stuck in a room, and they can't move off their little circle tiles, and each one of their hands has like a little light thing embedded in it,
Yeah.
and they can turn a dial in the center, and every 2 minutes, a lightning
They
bolt
kill
kills one of the people in the room.
Alright.
So they all start voting for the people that they want to kill, and then they argue about it, and it's the whole movie is that.
That
You
sounds
know,
pretty cool.
no, see, here's the thing. That I'm going to talk about stupid Western movie tropes.
Yep.
There are about 40 movies that came
Yeah.
out from 2000 to 2018.
It's a genre, actually.
That are the exact, yeah. And not only that, but like, you know what that is? That's like, hey, we don't have a big budget. How do we make a story in a
one
single
room.
room?
Yep.
Yeah. Like that's
Reservoir Dogs.
that's essentially what's happening there. Was it good?
It was better than I thought, but I went in with really low expectations. It was like slightly above average, I think. The writing was
That seems reasonable.
not great, but there were moments of intrigue, and it was somehow tense for most of the whole movie.
You know, I was watching the first episode of a show on AMC that you probably haven't heard of yet.
The Walking Dead.
Season
Yep.
2.
Did you know that there's a show? It's about zombies, but it's a TV show. It's not
Is
a
it
movie.
called
Isn't
Fear
that
the
crazy?
Walking Dead? They have another one now.
No, it's called The Terror.
Telltale's The
And-
Walking Dead.
It's actually like really well done. Like I really enjoyed it. It's very deliberately paced though. So it's not for everybody.
What's the terror?
It's about you know the two ships that tried to find
That pass
the
in the
Northwest Passage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it's like a period drama set in the Northwest, or well, not the actual, because it doesn't exist, but the ships that were trying to find the Northwest Passage.
There is a
There's-
Northwest Passage.
Is there? There's
Yes.
one that boats can just go through and get to Asia easier. Huh. I didn't know
It's
that.
called the Panama Canal.
Yes, yeah, that is the Central America Passage. Yeah.
That's
very
in the
north and
northwest
west.
of South America.
yeah.
You ever wish you were a boat?
No.
You ever wish you were a boat?
God.
I was just thinking it would be fucking awesome if you could just go off the coast and just keep walking. Just go wherever you want. Just like walk over to Europe.
Ever wish you were Jesus?
You know you can do that for like a few $100s.
How do I walk into the ocean?
You walk onto this thing called an airplane, and then you can walk inside of it.
No, that's not what I mean. I want to just walk off to Europe.
Hey, that was my kill.
I got second place, which is as good as I'm ever gonna get.
That's as good as it gets, dude.
Rent a jet
These boats
ski.
are made for walking.
Sorry, Rob.
That's all right. I was Googling the Northwest Passage. It's actually kind of interesting.
It's a real thing.
No, I know.
Some of the time, at least.
Oh, come on.
I'm looking at it. It's interesting. When was it discovered, actually?
Yesterday.
Really? That's amazing.
It's true. It was me, actually.
I saw it on Reddit. It's incredible.
TIL.
Imagine if there was a tunnel under the whole ocean over to Europe. That would be amazing.
It's actually under TID, today I discovered.
It's actually so much worse than an airplane?
No,
Yeah.
it would be so cool, though, to be able to just travel like that. You could bike to Europe.
Yeah, over the course of several thousand hours of travel.
How long would it take?
It would take a long-ass time.
It would take a very long time.
A fast cyclist can average like 30K an hour.
30
How many kilometers is it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Do the
like a
people mover
like
thing that they've got in the airport.
20 to 25 miles an hour.
They could put a conveyor belt
pushing
on it
real
like
hard.
at the airport, and you could bike on top of the conveyor belt, and it would speed you up like crazy.
I mean, at that point, you might as well just get in a fucking car.
Or an airplane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, where
I
do
don't
these-
know. Maybe it wouldn't be as bad as you're thinking.
Honestly, I think it sounds kind of cool.
And imagine
What's
the
your
view.
problem?
You could
What's
put
your problem?
Really
windows.
impractical.
What's your problem with airplanes? Everyone's acting like the air. You go in, sit down, watch 2 movies.
That's not. I want it
My
to be a
dude,
journey.
People casually bike from Vancouver to Calgary on the weekend. Nobody that's a casual biker biking like 400 kilometers twice on
Yeah.
a freaking weekend.
I wouldn't
think
call that
it's farther
casual.
than 400 kilometers as well.
I might be. I thought it's like an 8-hour drive or something, so it probably
Yeah,
is. Could be like 700 kilometers.
There's no way.
Dude,
I'm just gonna a nice casual bike ride.
one time,
They just do the Tour de France every weekend. No big deal.
me and my friend did sort of casually decide to take a non-casual
Dennis?
bike ride. No, it was my friend Dan from college.
Big brother.
Yeah.
Was it 1,400 kilometers?
No, it wasn't nearly that long, but it was fucking terrible because it was basically all uphill for several miles, and he had never ridden a bike before and had to borrow someone
that's
else's
just
bike.
terrible then.
Did his
Yeah.
heart explode?
Like kinda, like we had to stop several
It
times.
does not a
'cause,
kinda.
like, well, no, he was a very healthy guy. He was, he was worked out and he's ripped and shit. But like, he had to borrow a bike that a girl had been using.
Oh no.
And so
Say no more.
Yeah, say
Yeah,
no more.
no.
We get the point.
A girl's bike.
You can't use those.
Tassels in a basket.
no, but specifically, you ever ride a bike where the seat is too low? And
Yeah.
it raised any higher, and when you have to pedal, your knees are coming up to your nipples, so it becomes extremely difficult to bike.
Yes,
yeah, that's
No.
essentially what you had to do for that whole ride. Took us several hours.
I've been there.
Sounds awful.
Just fly.
Well, it was in college, and we were gonna go see his friend at another college.
They didn't have airplanes in this college?
Well, actually, legitimately,
They
like,
did?
kind of no. Like, we were in Potsdam, New York. When I first went to that school, I took a plane there. But
Was it
what I
white
did
plane?
is, well, I took a plane to like Albany, and then I had to get into this like little puddle jumper
To go to White Plains.
with like 4 other people to fly to this like dirt airport.
Yeah, I know the one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So kind of no, they didn't really have planes.
Well, they literally did because you said you just were on a plane.
They did, yeah, but I mean, I don't know if I don't know if there's a plane that goes in between Potsdam.
I personally
there's
have. I have no problem with airplanes. It's the airport that I hate.
The airport it's the best of all. Well, a train station is a little better, but
Yeah.
apart from that, the airport is nice, dude.
When I go through a train station, I have to risk like some guy sticking his finger up my bum.
Yeah.
Does it happen?
If you
Well,
ask.
and also, like, if you're like going into an airport, it just kind of like sucks. Like you're
what's
trapped in
wrong?
there, and then you have to like stand on line for like an hour or
Yeah.
two, and then sit down, wait for your terminal, and especially if you have a fear of planes, wait for what you believe is your inevitable doom.
Right.
I
understand that part.
It's just like everything is bad about an airport. I don't like it at all.
Different. Like, here's a counter argument.
Yeah.
First off, I will say, like, where we flew out of Newark. Newark sucked. Like, if you
Yeah.
fly out of Newark all the time and you hate airports, I get it. But
all airports in the tri-state area are garbage.
Newark's
my
one of the
typical
worst.
airport experience is like I go use the self check-in and it takes 2 seconds because I'm not 500 years old.
Yeah.
And then I drop off my bags and I make it through security in like less than 20 minutes, and I go sit down and have breakfast or a beer until my flight happens.
Beer.
I do
And
that.
then I sit in a relatively comfortable chair and watch, you know, somewhere between 1 to 5 movies, and then I'm in my destination.
And I'm with you. I do all of those exact same things when I am at an airport. However, I do prefer, like, when I have to take a bus to PAX or something, like, I just show up when the bus is about to arrive, and I get on the bus, and I go.
Dude, but like, okay, this is slightly different because it's a cross-border thing. Taking the bus across the Canada-US border is horrible.
Never done it.
I can believe that.
Yeah, they get everybody off, and then they got to check everybody, and
Everybody
it's scary.
gets off at the border, and then they all have to go through individually. And I think I have like, literally, you were there twice for 2 of them. We have like a 75% failure rate at one person not being detained and thus delaying things forever. It's always like, I mean, this is a pretty like shitty thing to say, but the border crossing is relatively small. You often get like at least one family on the bus that doesn't speak English, French, or Spanish, and then at the border they have to be like, we got to call in the specialist, call in the guy who knows Dutch, and then
Compared to driving through it with the car, it's like night and day. The car was nothing. They didn't even hardly ask any questions. Just look at your passport. Like, where are you going? Okay, good.
Like,
you're through.
I always get the Canadian side of the border is always like railing me when I come back.
Yeah, that's because you're not from here. You're not one of us.
Yeah, they scared me too, actually.
I was like, where do you live? In Vancouver. They're like, what do you do? I was like, I do this thing. Oh, what's your channel? What do you? I'm like, I do want to watch. I don't.
I always feel like ashamed when they have to ask me my channel, because I know they're only asking it to be like, does he have to make something up on the fly?
You know, this last time I went, they're like, oh, how long were you there? I was like, oh, just a few hours. He's like, 2 hours? It takes that long to drive to Seattle. And I was like, I said a few. He's like, oh, I thought you said 2. And I was like, what kind of mix-up did you think you got me in there?
They're trying to get you. They're trying to, you know, got you.
Sorry, oh fuck, you got me.
Actually, speaking of, like, mostly unrelated, but speaking of like telling people your channel, when I went to my tax guy, like the other day, because I had to do it because I was at the deadline, you know, I told my tax dude what I do, and he's fairly young, like he's like probably around my age, and he watches Twitch.
First red flag.
How'd you get to be a lawyer?
So, well, he's not a lawyer, but but anyway, he told me that, like, hey, yeah, you know, I sent you a Twitch message like a year ago because I was one of the guys.
It turns out you owe the IRS $50,000.
He's like, yeah, you know that time you were playing Path of Exile? Yeah, I was one of the guys who gave you a free item.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. He might be watching right now, actually. It's possible.
Hi, Rob's tax guy. Can you be my tax guy next year?
I'll give you his information. I have his card.
Sick.
He's great.
Just walking off the edge of the earth.
He's apparently a big Cobalt fan.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't all be Rob's tax guy.
I mean, you could be, I guess, if you.
Oh, come on. That was a full headshot. Like a full clip of headshots into this guy's head.
He has a title.
Go.
He's an accountant. Hey, guys, I found the tax guy in chat.
Yeah. No, I know his Twitch name. I don't think he wants to. I actually don't think he wants me to out him as.
That's fair.
Yeah. Because like he was telling me that like he can't actually have. Because I was like, well, you know, I never check Twitch messages. You should hit me up on Twitter. He's like, yeah, I actually can't have a Twitter, kind of against the law. So
really?
Oh.
What? Like, not exactly, but I think it's like it's because of his company, more or less.
Well, he can't Twitch message you either because they're getting rid of the inbox we already have.
Yep.
Oh right, yeah.
Are they really?
Yeah. It might have been at the beginning of this month, but I forget what the date was.
They gave us some sick analytics, though.
Oh, the crabs, dude.
Looked at that. What's new about it?
I don't know.
We had pretty okay
graphs.
analytics before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what I really hate is when Streamlabs after every stream sends you like, hey, here's how your stream did today. And I'm like, I don't want to see that.
I think you can opt out of it somehow, but I couldn't figure out how to opt out of it yet.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I'm opting out at the present moment by just never opening the email, averting my gaze to the subject line every time.
I declare opting out!
Get out of here, coccyx.
He's everywhere at the same time.
My tax guy?
No, coccyx.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Stop it.
By the way, side note, having a tax guy, it's great.
Yeah, I need to figure that out next year.
Highly recommend it. You can have mine, Corey.
Well, I'm in Canada.
Yeah, you really
that's
want
good.
a tax guy that like lives in the same country and even the same state as you, if possible.
Ideally, I suppose, yeah. But he says he does stuff for people out of state.
No, I'm sure he does. It's just nice for them to be up on the state tax law.
Yeah.
You know, because you can pick anyone you want, really. So why not pick somebody that's on the same area as you?
I feel like we use this program called Simple Tax.
And yeah, it's like TurboTax.
Yeah. We did it yesterday.
TurboTax not good enough for you?
Well, it's like coolmovies.ca.
This one's free.
What the fuck?
So it's it's online, and like you do your whole tax form, fill it out. We click submit yesterday. You know, I send the government a huge chunk of money, and then afterwards they're like, "Oh, would you like to donate? It's how we feed our families."
Oh.
I'm like, I mean, you should probably ask before I pay multiple thousands of dollars to the government for money. Yeah, like right now I'm not feeling too charitable.
Yeah.
It's basic marketing. You should be like, hey, if you want instant access to what you need to pay the government, donate $5.
Right.
Yeah. And like, I had watching all these streamers use TurboTax, and it's not selfish, but I just like, maybe it's a little selfish, but they do TurboTax and then they'll be like, finish my taxes, got a small refund, and I'm like, nah, not until the government gets the tax in the form and they look at it and they send you something back. Yeah, you're not off the hook yet, and then you can be audited at any time.
Yeah,
your taxes are never done. You live in a world of perpetually never being done your taxes.
You know, the thing, that's great grammar, but the thing that strikes me as really weird about taxes is that, like, it seems like something that should be kind of automatic at this point.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And granted, we're all self-employed, so like, you know, that's part of it. But like, you know, like declaring what you can write off is like very much, you know, almost a guessing game at times.
Yep.
And it's like kind of weird. Like it feels like it should be automatic at 2018. You know what I mean?
Well, here it's like, how much of your house is your home office?
Yeah,
how many hours
measure
a day
and then apply a
do you use?
percentage.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
And then like,
People
you
are
bought a new
really-
computer here?
Oh, geez, people are really ignorant about it too.
Depreciation.
We were talking to one guy, and he's like, well, if you just buy a house and then you use it for your home office, you can write off your mortgage. Well, you fucking can't. Are you out of your mind?
You can write off part of it.
You can't write off the interest.
Yeah.
You can't write off your mortgage. You can't buy like a $1 million house and then be like, hey, it's 300 grand off because I use it as my office. Like, are you an idiot?
Actually,
We'll be buying like 3 houses a year or something.
To that point, I brought in, because like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with the taxes, but so when I went to the tax dude, I was like, now I made a big purchase last year. I don't know if this could be written off, but I'm just asking. I bought an AC for my room, which is my home office, and he's like, so you're telling me that you think that you would have been just sweating it out in your room if you didn't have that job, and the government's gonna, you know, offload that for you.
please, please, please.
Well, but the thing is, like, when you write something off, you're not writing off the cost. You're writing off the taxes on it, typically.
Right.
It's like, you know, I just want to save the $8 that I paid the government.
Yeah.
Just write it off, dude.
Yeah, just write it off. It's free.
So people are like, why would you wait for a review code? Can't you just buy it and write it off? Can't you? Why don't you go to dictionary.com? Write it off means. It's not like you get free
He was
things.
7 feet away from me and slapped me. What the fuck?
A YouTuber wrote off his whole house and then posted on Reddit asking for advice because he owed the IRS like 500 grand.
Yikes.
Oh my god.
So the new Shiva figure came.
Yeah.
The sword with 2 arms this time.
2 arms, yeah.
The sword broke.
The sword is
No!
Is it your katana that broke?
No, it's like Kate's statue that she bought from Square Enix, and then it came broken, and they were like, "Yeah, we'll replace it if you ship it back to us and pay for it."
At your cost,
yeah, at our
Right.
cost. And then they sent her another one, but it's also broken.
How is it breaking?
Well, last time was the 1 arm was missing.
Yeah.
This time it has 2 arms, but the sword is
Is it like
hilarious?
really bad
$200.
quality?
Yeah.
My $200.
Just write
Plus
it off.
shipping twice. Yeah, just write it off.
Just write it off.
This
Put it in
is the world that libertarians want.
Looks
Just
like
put it
that
in the
$200
background.
loss is now a $200 gain.
Yeah. And you have a giant lump of plastic. Just melt it down and sell it for scrap.
Yeah, just write it off, dude.
Oh,
Oh,
I see you, Hot Job.
in my room.
Oh yeah, everyone does have 300 ping for some reason.
Do we?
200 now.
I really wish
Don't
this
spike
map
me.
would change because we've been on the same map the entire game.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
garbage being on the same map this entire time. And also, like, the gun game hasn't
Yeah,
changed
it's-
either. Like,
I wish we
Yeah.
would just switch servers or something.
Yeah, but there's like 10 minutes left.
Mhm.
Really is the same server over and over.
Yeah. Les grosses grains du Québec.
That means the big penises of Quebec.
Does it really?
Nice.
I don't
It
think
does,
so.
yes.
Really?
It does.
Wow.
It's funny.
Wait, so penis in French is grains?
Yep.
It's like
I've been eating
glands.
some weird bread, man.
12 grain bread. Asian grains. That's my favorite, dude. I don't know what ancient grains are supposed to be.
I don't know.
We get that like in our very bougie grocery service sometimes. They're like, it's an ancient grains salad. And you're like, can I just get like some contemporary grains?
I
Modern grains?
want some Gucci grains.
Oh, no, stop.
Gucci grain, Gucci grain, Gucci grain.
Just get it.
If I had to guess,
Old shit.
I'd have to say it's got like seeds that like Sumerians use.
Yeah, that one.
It's usually quinoa.
Oh, yeah. It's just.
We
Classic.
found these in the
Hey,
pyramids, guys.
how do we make quinoa sound more pretentious? Let's come up with a new name.
Dude, I'm extremely pro quinoa.
I like
I've-
quinoa. I just wish it was spelled in a way that like first-time users could read it.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, it's from an
First-time word
ancient
users.
culture, so.
Yeah. Modernize that shit.
You know what I don't like about quinoa?
What?
Oh! Sorry, I was dead.
You should just call it ball rice.
Well, I get annoyed when they use it as like a gluten-free substitute, and then don't offer a gluten-rich version. Like there's this coffee shop nearby, and they have muffins, but they're only quinoa muffins. And I'm like, can I have a normal American muffin instead of like, just give me the normal muffin, and then you got the ones that are probably substantially more work and taste worse, is my guess. But
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of gluten-free stuff.
Yeah, I don't
How?
think I've ever really had
no,
free stuff, to be honest.
no.
Usually tastes very insubstantial to me.
Yeah.
Gluten free.
Or like it's extremely dense.
Gluten's just like kind of the shit that makes up grains, right? Like,
It's like the
Oh.
goopy pasty part.
right? Yeah,
The stuff that makes bread able to be bread.
yeah.
Did you know
Incredible.
Worcester sauce has gluten in it?
Awesome.
Did not know that.
when we
Makes sense. It's like a yeast extract, right, or something like that.
Yeah. I cooked on Monday, and it was like, hey, if you want to make a gluten-free version, just dump the Worcester sauce in the trash can. So, thanks. I'll be putting that right in the sauce, actually.
Worcester. No one knows how to say that word in the North America.
Which one of those meal prep places do you use?
We use a service called Fresh Prep.
Okay, so you get the paper bags.
Correct.
Yeah,
Paper bag groceries.
We've been trying them.
Yeah.
Like the last,
you get like a free trial from each one, right? So,
well, it's like half price, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're still kind of more expensive than I'd like to pay.
Right.
But yeah, we were like trying all of them. Like the first couple ones we got like HelloFresh and I forget the other one we got, but they just come in like these giant cardboard boxes with like so much trash. Like, you know, everything.
A lot of trash, yeah.
Like everything's wrapped individually, and then like you got this huge bulky cardboard box. I'm like, people are doing this every week.
Hear me out here.
How do we
First off,
talk about this every show? Every single one.
Yeah, write it off. Yeah.
You just got to write it off is step one. And then beyond that, at least with the one that we use, they use everything is like compostable and recyclable. At least that's what they say. So we put it in the bag and give it back to them once a week. And I'm sure like they're just tossing it in the trash.
This is what I was actually getting
end, but
because Fresh Prep is the only one that I've been like, oh, okay, at least like they're trying. You get like a cooler and then all the stuff's in it, and then they ask for the trash back.
Hey, I just got bits from I Want to Come in AlpacaPatrol. He's not banned.
He's not banned.
He's not banned.
Welcome
Neither
back.
is I Want to Come in Rockley Smile.
I don't think I've seen that one actually.
They didn't.
Maybe I should feel insulted.
I don't understand.
Yeah, Amazon Fresh does something similar. When I got I only ordered from them one time, but they come in these big like cooler bags, and like next time you order, you can just hand off the old cooler bags, and they'll just give you the new ones or whatever.
Dude, I have a
out,
prediction, and it's not a bold prediction. Like, you ever look at occasionally on Twitter, something will go viral, and it's like, look at what this dude wrote in Scientific American magazine in the year 1900 about the future, and it's like 100% correct.
Yeah.
It's always like, you know, we'll all have the pocket-sized computers capable of adding and subtracting in our pockets. And you're like, wow, that's incredible.
The water's turning our frogs gay.
Well, that's just the truth, obviously. But like, I think if you live in a city by like 2025, fucking everything is gonna be delivered.
Yeah.
For maybe not for free, but for close to free. We're already getting there. I feel like a fucking idiot whenever I go to the grocery store, because they offer the ability to just have them delivered to you for like $5.
Yeah.
Fucking CVS pharmacy rolls up, hands you a single pill on the end of their finger, and then drives away. That'll be great for the world's carbon emissions.
Dude, like the other day.
Wait, I just gotta stop you for a sec. Who's delivering a single pill?
That's what I'm. That was my point, like, is that it's gonna get that ridiculous.
Why wouldn't they just bring you the bottle?
No, because it's every day they want to deliver something. The point is it's daily.
Oh, Jesus.
It's got to get them cyclists who just ride casually from Vancouver to Calgary to deliver shit.
Well, so the other day I went to the grocery store and we got, we got it in my mom's car and stuff, right? This is part of the reason why I go to the grocery store once every like 3 months. So I have like, 100, 150 pounds of groceries at this point.
Oh my God.
Oh, come on.
I mean, like, I might be hyperbolic here, but it was like $400, $500 worth of groceries. So it's like,
oh my God.
Yeah, I know. It's
for one person, Jesus Christ.
It's an absurd amount of food. But anyway, so but that's also gonna be in my fridge for months. So
yeah, where do you put it all?
I thought you didn't have a fridge.
Freezer. No, I do now. It's actually quite nice. I've been using it. But anyway,
I hope so.
Can I ask you something though?
Yeah, go for it.
Did you write it off?
I wish I could, but I can't.
Well, you need the food to make content, right? So that's part of your business.
It's arguable, right? You probably could argue that.
No, you can't. But
I run ratemypoop.com.
If I did cooking streams, like if I'm binging with Babish, I'm sure he can write off his food purchases.
I agree with that, but like,
yeah.
Have you had that conversation with your quote-unquote tax guy yet? Where you're like,
No.
I'm pretty sure this doesn't make sense, but can I write off cat food? Because if I don't buy it, my pets will die. So like, I need to buy it, so I shouldn't have to pay tax on it, right?
This is why I love having a tax guy, because I could ask him stupid questions and he'll only like slightly roast me about it.
Yeah, he'll be like, no, of course you can't do that, but like,
Yeah.
thank you for asking.
Yeah, so anyway, I got all these groceries, and this is sort of like on that same train of like delivery just makes so much more sense, because the process of with at least that much food is just stupid.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going around this store for like 2 hours, picking out food, taking it off the shelves, putting it into my cart. Then I put it on a conveyor belt out of the cart. Then it gets put into bags. Then I put it back into the cart. Then I take it out of the cart into a car. And then I take the stuff out of the car and into my house, and then I take it out of the bags and put it in the fridge. It's just too much. It's ridiculous.
But how many trips do you make from the car to your house?
I hear you.
I think
Make it so the food materializes directly in your fridge. Like,
Well, no, but I'm just saying, like at delivery, like there's a lot of convenience to delivering groceries.
Agreed.
Because it's like it's a 2-step process rather than a several-step process. You know,
Well,
I get the
eventually we'll be able
bags
to
and I put it in
3D
my
print the
fridge.
food directly in our houses.
Yo, there it is. There it is. That's a
I'm
good idea.
excited for synthesizers, man. Like Star Trek.
But you'll have to
I hope that
replace
happens in
those
our
like
lifetime.
protein cartridges every day.
Yeah.
why do you think that these things have to be done on a daily basis? That's crazy.
I'll refill a protein
I was
cartridge.
making a joke because ink cartridges need to be replaced constantly. That's why.
All right. So someone in your chat said, Rob, what do you think the deliverers do? Like, yeah, but I'm not delivering it. That's the point of delivery.
Ow!
Yeah, but what do you think they do though?
Like, I don't order takeout because I order it because it's fucking convenient. Because I don't have to cook. I offload.
I really feel like the delivery thing, like with the rise of DoorDash, Foodora, Skip the Dishes, Just Eat Whatever, pizza chains have got to be like really feeling the crunch, right? Because pizza and Chinese for years, that was like the only thing, at least by far the most common thing to get delivered. And now, no, stop jumping, it's illegal. It's no longer the case. One second, I'm in the middle of this shit right now. That's why I think, like, in the future, at least if you live in a city, in the near future, like, everything will be delivered, and it'll be free or pretty cheap to pay the delivery fee for it, because you just have to offer it for a society that increasingly wants to stay inside.
Yeah. I'm all about delivery. I'm just all about it, man. Give me delivery everything.
I don't know. I think it's a good idea to go outside.
I agree with that. I do think it's a good idea. I think like every streamer should be mandated to go outside like once a day.
That's probably true.
Just not even for health reasons, like for your cardiac health, but just to like be reminded that the internet is not the real world.
Sometimes you do need that reminder if you spend too much time on social media.
Agreed. Absolutely true.
Because like very much like that's one of the horrors of social media is that, you know, with that slight veil of anonymity, it's not even full anonymity anymore. Like people put their fucking names on Twitter, but will still say heinous fucking shit online.
Yeah.
There's no repercussions. But if you say that same shit in real life, you're gonna get your throat punched.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Sometimes you need like real human interaction to realize that everybody's not the evil monster person.
Who did I get killed? It was Cockix. Cockix pre-fired me in Goldeneye.
Scumbag.
I got pre-fired.
What's that even mean?
You know, it's like you think someone might be there, so you shoot as you round the corner.
Yeah. Or he's got wall hacks.
I just tried it there and it almost worked.
Oh, we do have ravioli. You're right.
Oh no.
Really?
Just for a little blip there. Just a little blip.
Last night my internet just turned off randomly.
I hate that.
Oh,
Love when that
that's
happens.
The worst. Yeah.
Get that Rainbow Dash out of here, please.
Since my internet guy came in and he
Inside?
he came inside me. He like stripped the wires and like added new coaxials and shit. And like my
This is
internet's
getting better.
mostly fine.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Maybe you had some wire interference.
Yeah. Every now and then my router just gets tired.
Yeah.
Because, okay, I give up.
I think they trip over themselves a little bit. They get confused. They don't know what's going on. Need to be reset to 0.
No, slapping. He got me. Dude, I'm pre-firing everybody now. Feels good.
Maybe everyone is a hideous monster person. They just hide it most of the time. Like, yeah. But, like, you never have to see it.
No.
When you're in real life.
I talked about it incessantly on my stream yesterday. Because that's where I get, like, really self-righteous and go, like, I'm the only person who's got it figured out. But, yeah. I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. I was like, people that stream all day, every day, you need to go outside. At least, like, don't pride yourself on staying inside, because at least this world where somebody says something mean to you in chat and it's like the worst thing has ever happened in planet Earth's entire existence. You need to be reminded the world's a big place. Yeah. There's lots of terrible shit happening out there that
well, the culture is that essentially we should never stop doing this if possible. So all improvements in life are ways to never stop streaming. And I just think that's a terrible idea.
I think people do that to themselves to some extent.
They feel like they're maximizing their opportunities, and that's not healthy.
I just want to say, I'm kind of with Ryan. I do mostly disagree with it. However, from Ryan's perspective, you stream what, like 6 days a week and put out 7 videos a day on YouTube?
Yeah,
so,
and you know what'll fuck with you is I work like a 7-hour day, maybe an 8-hour day on average.
Yep.
Yeah. You take weekends off?
No, not at all.
So that's like...
But I don't want to flip it around, but like...
I'm just saying glass house.
I might work too much, but I think there's a lot of people on this platform who could stand to work a little bit more.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
No! Kill me! Kill me! Somebody will get a suicide death.
I don't know. The point is, if you're doing all right financially, why does it matter how much somebody works?
I have a drive. I have an ambition to grow, and to some extent, I do derive a little bit of my self-worth from accomplishment, and I like doing it. I enjoy the duty of streaming.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Like I look forward to it on a. Oh my God! It's PvE. I look forward to it on a regular basis.
Yeah, me too. I enjoy streaming. It's a fun time. It certainly beats like stacking boxes at UPS or something.
Yeah, agreed. But like every streamer should stack a couple boxes a day.
I got enough boxes in my house as it is. I don't need to get
what is boxes. It's a Rainbow Dash.
No!
Supine position.
I've not seen this yet.
What is this gun?
Are you doing the PP7? The silence, the silence Deutsch that does nothing?
Yeah, it's tough to kill people with.
Yeah, I unloaded a full like magazine in someone's brain and nothing happened.
No, the door stuck, dude.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Texas.
That's a good.
I almost made it, dude. Favorite weapon, Cougar Magnum. Anyway, we'll be back to play Pintarillo. If it works in like 3 minutes, see you then. It will probably work.
Pintorio.
So somebody in my chat earlier said, "Why don't you guys play Scribble.io?" Have you guys do?
Yeah, there was a problem with that.
We could do that instead. Maybe Scribble.io.
No, we tried it and it didn't.
Oh yeah, Scribble.io is an ad landing page.
Right.
Oh well, yeah, no.
Scribble.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's
Scribble.
It's spelled like it's a modern, it's like a Tumblr type of situation.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh hey.
Justin, what's
Justin.
up?
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Not bad. Not bad.
So
Rounds 3. Here? I don't know. I'll send you this little link right here in Discord.
Oh, you can change your face.
Yeah, you have like an avatar and shit.
Oh, you can be unibrow.
Click on that bad boy right there, and we'll see how it goes.
Oh no!
Language?
Oh no! Don't do that.
You guys like English?
Yeah, I'm in for English.
This is all right.
We tested this though, and there was a reason we never played it, and I don't remember what the reason was.
It could have been changed.
I think it popped up and did like video ads or something.
Oh, okay. Hey, look at that.
How do you join a private room?
I really doubt it'll pop up video ads for me.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
I see what you're talking about. Here, Mister.
I have a sneaking suspicion that this stream will be ad free.
Mister Glasshouse over here.
You definitely want to toggle audio.
Yeah.
Like off?
Right. Yeah. So wait, how do you join?
You get that link that he did and just press play and you'll be in the room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there
Nice.
you go.
There's 5 of us.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will click start game so we can get our screen regions prepared and see how this goes.
Let's see how this works.
Are you
Chat, how do
streaming,
feel
Justin?
about this?
What's that?
Are you streaming?
No, I'm just chilling.
Ba-da-da-dang.
What's that like?
Am I drawing? I think I'm drawing.
Yeah, you got the little pencil. You're drawing.
Well, there's no need to resort to personal attacks.
Look, I'm just saying, it's not. It's a little sub-average, is all I'm saying.
It's a gross.
Is this where I
Brain.
guess? Oh, I'm the best.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I see.
It's gonna cut off a little bit of the screen, but don't worry about it, chat.
Chad, how do you feel about that screen region? Do you want it like tighter? Oh, hey!
Yeah, I'm gonna keep audio on.
Oh, okay. All
Some
right.
A+ audio.
Right, I
Wonderful
joined
so far.
I joined
I
the
gotta-
room and it was just like.
I gotta turn off Goldeneye.
It seems all right so far. I don't see a problem with it. Although we're gonna miss out on Marrakay, unfortunately.
Yeah, and bleep.
Damn
Can I whoop this guy? See what the whoop does.
Whoop.
It just gives me a little.
Don't whoop me.
Oh, it's really loud.
It was very bassy.
It's a nice sound. I enjoy it.
Can you lower the volume in individual tabs?
Okay.
You just use the volume mixer on your Chrome.
Yeah.
Now there's an extension.
Too much wasted blue if you trim.
See, this one's freaking me out. Is it?
Oh!
Ah. Oh man.
Looks like we're looking up a caterpillar's asshole.
Yeah, the perspective is freaking me.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, you choose a word, huh?
Why are you choosing these 3-letter boys? 3-letter boys.
Three-letter boy.
These 3-letter word boys. Oh no.
Oh, that's one of these.
Whoa.
What an incredible drawing.
Got it.
Thank you.
I feel like an idiot.
Justin,
Excuse me.
you know what this is.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what?
yeah.
Let me give you a little.
You know what?
Oh,
I was looking at it all wrong.
That first line, I was like, "What's this brown hairy sack?" And then
I
like,
looked at like the top of its hair was like a beak. I'm like, what's going on with this bird's body? This is horrifying. 2 words.
whoa. Okay, yeah, maybe that's why we don't like it. What was this 2-word nonsense?
I'm wondering if it'll like give me the first word if I type it.
Is that a Pikachu bus?
what the fuck is that?
What is happening?
Oh, let's go.
Oh,
No.
what's that?
It's one of
Oh,
those.
it's gonna rip the bumper off when it goes over that divot there.
Yeah, he's done a poor job.
That's getting destroyed. Also, those
Oh.
wheels are not connected.
Oh,
How about now?
that's way easier.
Oh, here you go. It's clearly an articulated lorry.
It's not a tiny man. It's a big truck.
These are
I've
I'll say
seen a
the-
tow truck.
the word choices are not great, but
You have an obligation to choose the largest word, I think.
Well, when
Yeah.
you have three-letter word choices.
Beep, 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 beep. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Is it an Oka? Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm mad.
All right. Well, couldn't even finish.
Dude.
I thought it was Pac-Man.
It was man and pack.
Ooh, this is rough.
Pack nut man.
All right.
Can you like change difficulty settings on
That's
it?
what I want to do.
Yeah.
Oh, they.
Oh, that's a real word.
Yeah, it's like 7
Yeah,
letters.
several letters. In
You know,
there.
you get a
Oh,
thumbs
yeah.
up.
Wait, is there an
Two-part,
eraser
if
in
you
this
chose
one?
something tough.
Oh my God, there is.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a thumbs up too. Look at
Give
that.
him a thumbs
on.
up. He deserves
Let's
it.
try it. Wait, like this. That's not drawing. Oh, because I'm still on the eraser.
Justin, your dude's eyes are freaking me out.
I'm just kidding, man. I guess I don't know. In my mind, I was like, "Oh, those are chill eyes," but they kind of look like fuck eyes now that I'm looking at it, and I don't like it.
And then Nick's real uncomfortable under.
Yeah.
I think mine is very, you know,
yeah,
then
keyed
we
into my
like-
personality. Really, seems like
It looks like that picture of
common.
you with the fake
Yeah.
mustache.
I think Rob and Justin are a tag team here.
Mm.
So
Yeah, mustache bros. What the fuck is happening? What
I don't
is-
know.
It's a conceptual. It's like an abstracted concept.
Mm.
I mean, you're pretty much right there. It's just it's not.
Oh,
Am I just? Oh,
Yep. There
I
we go.
spelled it wrong.
It was actually 3 really rough words, and that was
Oh,
the
I
easiest
spelled
of the
it.
3.
I couldn't spell it right.
It's a tough word to spell.
I wrote asymmetry.
Yeah, if you guys have the sound off, you're missing out. These are
The
fantastic.
sound is good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
I have it on, but it's
Oh,
not
never mind.
making any sounds anyway.
Oh, I don't know if I want to type this.
Oh God. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
He's a bad hombre.
Oh,
He's not bad.
classical.
why is he jumping like that?
This is not
what they do.
This is not what they do.
This is what they do.
This is the one of the two that the Cowboys fight. I said the word.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
That's when they get shot at their feet. They do that.
That's him right there.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Du-du-du-du.
Is it tow truck? Oh no, that's not enough.
Big dogs.
Oh my lord. Those are long arms.
That's a long arm. Arm long.
Wasn't that funny? You guys, you can't hear.
I heard someone go. "Woo!"
Yeah, there's some laughter out here in the hallways.
The studio audience. What?
Hey,
What a drawing!
right? It was really
How'd
good.
you, this picture of me with my shirt off.
I saw the K at the end and I'm like, hot dick?
What is? Oh, it's a belt buckle. Ooh, maybe it's not a belt
The
buckle.
real thick belt.
What's going
belt
on?
buckle.
It's just got an interesting penis.
He's got a hot dick.
It's on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't know what the focus. I was thinking like weightlifting terms.
Ooh.
What is going on in the background?
Yeah, it's like, is the thing creature in there? Like,
Is Kate having music practice?
Wow.
I think she
Oh,
wants to
that's
trim
Oh, okay.
Tomo's toenails.
No, he knocked the box off.
Mmm.
So I'm asking, why did you do that, Tomo? And then he went. Tomo.
Oh no.
Nationalist.
oh, really? So I've just learned. I typed American. It said you're close.
Yeah, it says you're close.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm excited.
Oh, he's so scared.
This is gonna be terrible. Just
That's a long
Whoa.
word.
A lot of letters.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a box. It's amazing. What the fuck is this word though? Words. What are these words?
It's difficult.
In between the next round, I have to pee though. Just by the way.
You can just do it right now. Do it in a bottle next to your
What the
desk.
hell does?
I'm not gonna do that. So that's like peak streamer.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's too far. But you can see how the logic applies. Is like
Right.
that's an extra minute or two of streaming. So really, I'd be stupid if I didn't.
Yeah, you say that that way, but there are people who feel that way. That crash.
Yeah.
Oh
What?
no!
Excuse me?
All right, now here comes my
All right,
weird
I guess
bodies.
that's a thing.
Pardon?
All right.
All right, it's surpassed Pinterio as far as I'm concerned.
I did not realize you could just do that. I'm mad that you type faster than me, though. I will say.
Quick quote from my chat. Is that catch him in bed with a goblin?
Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah,
Crash Bandicoot. You never own a PlayStation?
I actually didn't until PS4.
Dude, this is gonna be weird if they have licensed shit in there, because like you're gonna have to know how to spell it.
This is a really tough one to spell.
Done.
Technically, you drew the golden arches. So.
I went to that restaurant last night.
Golden arches?
The McDonald's restaurant.
Oh yeah.
I like to put McDonald's restaurant as one word because it makes it sound more legitimate.
Yeah.
I like McRonald's.
McDonald's. What?
What was the fake one? The fake McDonald's from
Burger King?
No.
what
Fake
movie was
McDonald's
that?
from Burger King.
McDowell's, that's what it was. McDowell's.
Black Arnold.
I can't remember the movie though, for some reason.
McDowell's coming to America.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's right. We don't have the golden arch. We have the golden arch.
It's a A+ movie.
It's really good. What? This is one really long word.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, that's not how you spell that.
You sure?
Graveyard.
Graveyard?
That's where Fox wants to get buried.
Oh. Yeah, it's
Is
the
that a
ring.
secret world underneath? Oh.
This is
I mean,
Oh wait, there's a fill tool?
This is too many letters for everything I think this could be.
Yep.
It's not a hole. It's not.
Think of it less as what it is and more of like conceptually.
More is what it's not.
I think I know what it looks like now.
Sideways
E.
blue tip penis.
Yes, exactly correct.
With one brick ball.
That's the attachment.
We
point.
got it!
Oh,
What?
And you put a bucket.
That was an odd way to illustrate that, to be honest.
for some reason, underground doesn't look as long as the space available.
Because we've just talked about wells for like an hour, so I thought it implied well more than it implied underground.
Yeah, that's what I said. Is like less of what it is.
Oh, it's so
more
cute.
of a, Oh, it's a half a balloon. I hear those are catching on.
What the heck is this?
Oh, fuck. This has a name. Shit. What is the name?
I died to this.
Correct.
Really?
Once I saw it, I knew I had to pick it.
God damn it! What are these called?
The guy from this game, he looks kind of like
that's what it is.
but he has like a,
That's right.
he's got like a mask like that on.
Yeah. Yeah.
A pinwheel.
A pinwheel.
The pinwheel.
Hey!
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Now this is where it would play a video ad.
Yeah. Well, I really need to.
No!
What?
It
I
puts
can't.
the link on the screen after you finish the game.
great.
Just awarded.
And you
As
can't
a
delete it.
As a result, I will go create another private lobby.
No, why don't you just hit start game? Can they join after the fact?
I'd imagine.
I think probably, but we'll see.
All right. Can't.
Chat, don't join.
Just don't
Yeah, that'll work.
Don't join. Oh, I'm drawing again.
You'd have to be like, sort of like, a very motivated dick to try to join this game, because you'd have to write down the characters.
That's a lot of characters.
Yeah.
Well, the challenge has now been issued.
Just build.
Oh yeah, we can vote kick people too.
Oh yeah, join. See what happens. Oh, I also thought that was cool.
It was cool.
It's not eggs.
Not bald.
Why am I saying
Bald.
stop? Why don't keep my fingers are not
Attached?
yeah. They're not listening to
That'd
me.
suck if you went to type and then your fingers just popped off and went all over your desk.
Oh,
Don't kick me.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
you can only vote the current player out.
Oh no!
All right, don't kick me. You got some time to be on good behavior.
Oh, Rob didn't go pee.
Yeah, I still.
Oh no!
Here it comes.
Okay,
Yeah, it's happening.
Yeah, it's you shouldn't have dared them to do it. That was a major issue. You never dare, man.
Oh,
Dan Yeasling left.
Oh,
but
no.
I want to come in.
I get it.
Sure.
Yeah, he wants to come in.
What is happening right now?
Whoa.
I sleep real shit. Oh,
You know, that kind of says I want to cumin.
got it.
Yeah.
It does say I want to cumin.
The fuck is this hell
Yeah, what is
fiend?
It's like a...
Come on, look who's drawing it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Robert.
yeah. Dude, I don't know what's happening.
That's
I
perfect.
think it's the pee. The pee has gone up into my brainstem.
The pee, you got the pee.
Pee!
Oh, piss brains. Tough one.
Yeah, I got pissed. I got pissed for brains.
Piss-addled brain.
Are we getting ready to vote kick here? Who's next?
You want to kick Justin?
Oh no!
You know.
I thought it was going down the line.
Oh fuck! What do hats look like?
Justin gets up.
Yep, right there.
I'm just gonna do this shtick where everyone I draw is holding guns.
No. Do not kick
Oh God!
Justin.
And he's stabbing himself in the face.
No, he's holding his face. He's so
Oh,
happy he's
silly
shooting a gun.
me.
Let's see.
Oh, he's a copper.
Oh shit!
Is that the word? Oh,
Rob.
I didn't know that was gonna be the word. Old-timey term for a police officer. Yeah, that's the
yeah. I would have never gotten that word. Ever.
I really thought it was a beret.
Like,
I typed in beret too.
ever.
Right?
I actually legitimately typed in copper because I thought it would be a funny joke that we could all laugh at together.
Yeah.
Did he have a little stick dick down at the bottom?
Maybe.
That's not a dick.
Coming out of his belly.
That's his holster for his gun.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
his holster. Well, this is a fast drawing.
I go faster. Actually, I wonder if I
Whoa.
could use my my drawing tablet on this game.
Well, it can just
Might be
sub
able
for
to.
your mouse. So
Oh.
probably, yeah.
Well, yeah, but my drawing tablet, like if you double click, it'll draw a line, and I can't turn it off because it's fucking garbage,
What?
and I'm real mad about it.
This is a good drawing.
Manly Santa. I like bringing the guesses in order. It's a really nice drawing.
Oh, thank you.
That's you got to learn that about Rob. It's always a good drawing.
I feel like
I would-
goddamn idiot.
I would watch
Oh.
a television program about young Santa.
Young Santa.
Well, like, was Santa born into being a
Dude.
Santa, or did he become Santa after like the last one died, or what happened?
Did they ever
No,
Mrs.
die?
Santa has to lay an egg, and then the next
So-
Santa is born.
Isn't
When I was a
Alan still
kid-
Santa?
When I was a kid, I legitimately loved this this cartoon movie that they made, where they made Santa's story into like an action movie, where like Santa has like this magic axe and shit, and he has to fight. Yeah, it's fucking dope. It was awesome. I don't remember what it's called.
How did somebody get that in the first second?
Yeah, I have no idea. I can't get it right now, to be honest with you.
What?
He's got no dicks on his shirt? No
I got
bananas?
really stuck with it being pony in my head for some reason.
Well, they can also get it in the first second because they can just watch the stream. Ryan's wrong. Yeah. Oh,
What do you mean they can get it in the first second because they can just
Let's go.
We need one more vote. I'm sorry, but like.
Next one?
Oh,
Get it
no,
right.
next.
Can he just come back?
Goodbye, but don't kick me.
Rip.
No!
Don't.
Get out of here!
Don't.
Oh, come on.
It's all over.
God damn it. Nice. Yeah! I played enough Pintarito to know what this is gonna be.
What if they get enough to vote us out?
Don't say
We're
it.
Ryan!
Vote.
I don't think they can vote you out for making the room. Oh,
You got piss
pissed ocean.
What? I guess I didn't connect that line perfectly.
You fucking got piss brain, dude.
It's ocean.
Oh man.
I won't vote out not Flarnot, because it could be Flarnot.
Yeah, you can't really be sure.
Now you're gonna have about 5 more not Flarnots.
Yep.
You'd be terrible in contract negotiations. I dare you to join, fucker.
Hey, I dare you to lower your price.
Oh. The gears on the bus go round. Is that a tuning fork?
What the fuck is happening here?
Is that a man?
This is,
horror?
This is like Naxos Davos Graxos from season 2 of Game of Thrones.
What?
Oh! Yeah.
IKEA Gravlox.
What are you
Flatbread.
saying?
What's his name?
I don't remember, but he's like, I invoke the right of blah,
Yeah.
the 13 members
Does that
of
help?
God. Yeah.
No, not Jack and Hagar.
Vol.
I like Jack and Hagai.
Oh, 101. Okay. Got it.
I thought Fallout was universal.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. Once someone mentioned Game of Thrones, my brain went like elsewhere.
That's sweet.
Half a pine tree?
Is this a reverse?
That's a really
Yeah.
bad one.
It is a
What
reverse
is
this
happening
thing.
here?
It's a sad bird.
That's a bird?
Sure.
I like how it has a mouth and a beak.
It has a unibrow also.
God damn it!
What a bird.
It's got no gun though.
Oh,
Good point.
I couldn't see
Feather?
anything. That
Oh,
was
it's
a
a
tree.
feather.
100% that was a tree.
Yeah,
It does look like a pterodactyl
Yeah,
jumping
the
off
bird
tree,
is
but-
flying off of the tree.
yeah. It was a tree, and the last 3 letters, like the last couple letters exposed, were T blank E E E blank.
Drawing is so good.
Yeah, why are you so good at this?
It's not fair.
We ask that every week. which is about the frequency we play these games. Oh.
Oh shit.
I spelled it wrong.
Oh. Okay, yeah. What?
Wait, what?
What?
Just keep focusing on Bandit.
No, Oh, of course. Do you think, I don't want to give it away. Do you think they're named for this, or this is named for them?
That's a good question.
Or neither, maybe.
Oh, that's a good question.
It's possibly neither.
All I know is every good dog should have one of these.
Oh,
I would
dude.
imagine that they're named for them, if I had to guess.
That they are named for them?
They are named for them, yeah.
The technology was themselves? Bless you.
Thank you.
Ba-da-da-dum-bum. Oh.
Wow! Yeah, that guy's cheating.
Yeah, they're all gonna get these ones.
Oh.
Wait, no, not that one, not that one.
Yeah, I was gonna... Wait, no, that's... Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter.
Yeah.
Saturn. Oh, right. That's your anus.
My mother just served us 9 pennies.
You got a ring around your anus.
You have a good point that Jupiter was larger than the sun.
Are we letting this go? Are we letting this go?
Oh, right. Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah.
Don't kick me is also
The word was eat.
I'm glad we have just enough people to kick. Mercedes.
We're so close.
I don't like that. Like they're getting a letter on the screen.
Yeah.
I just hope it was a letter.
Oh shit! I almost kicked it. All right. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, look at this. Whoa! It's so pretty. You're going Halo. I thought you were going Star. Are they playing space soccer?
No. Oh God!
Oh!
No, my eyes.
Why?
All right.
It's like looking into an eclipse. Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna give you a thumbs up for that one.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
No, my eyes.
Can I take my thumb back? You've hidden the thumb by making the whole screen red.
How is this not connected? I gotta do that?
I remember when there were stars in the sky.
Ah.
Oh, they're back.
Oh, they're long stars. Yeah, I like those ones.
A lot of comments.
Mm-hmm.
It's a moon store?
Dance.
Man, you really did everything in your power to make this look like it's in space.
It's at night.
It's a movie club.
It's a space club.
Maybe that's what
Call it
China's
space
building on
bar.
the dark side of the moon.
Just a club.
Yeah, just building a nightclub. For all
Every single contextual clue looked like
Listen,
outer space.
I got fucked by the fill tool a couple times. It would have been done a lot faster.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I regret not being able to finish it. I was going to give it a smile.
I was amazed you guys figured it out so soon. Like, I was looking at it and I was like, that's arugula.
When it's my turn, I'm going to try my drawing tablet.
Rugalok.
Rugalok. Yeah, hey, how did you like that, by the way?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
Yeah,
That's really good.
it's tasty.
Felt like a fucking idiot. I paid like $3.75 for this little arugula, but it was good.
You could get an entire package of Rugalok for
I
that
believe
same
that.
price. Yeah.
Corey, it was at Revolver.
Did you?
Nice.
The Beatles album.
I miss Humantaschen. Humantaschen.
Oh no,
Jewish baked
Macintosh?
it won't let me draw anymore. Oh, it's working.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Okay.
What are their hands doing?
They have guns.
They're pointing guns at each other.
Oh, I thought they were all mashed
that's
together.
right. That's Justin drawing.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry that I'm this way.
No, I wouldn't have it any other way.
I tell my parents that every night.
Kill Bill wedding.
Yeah. All right. So let's see how this works. Try this. Oh shit!
Oh god! What the fuck? What just happened?
It's fine, dude. Don't worry about it.
Did you fall out of bed?
No. Oh, I think I might have broke the drawing tablet though.
Oh
Oh.
Yeah, it's not working. Wait, where the fuck is my?
Oh no!
I got it.
It did sound like a gun.
I just shot my gun accidentally.
It kind of makes me want to just like smash the glass next to me just to make a crazy sound now.
At this point, you should break it so you can write it off.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, just write it off.
Yeah, what's the problem?
I kind of want to know what happened, but I don't want to ask if it's too much.
No, it's actually fun. I gotta like move my keyboard away so that I can, because the wire is not long enough for the drawing tablet. So I drop my keyboard basically.
I was listening in on the write it off stuff, and I was highly confused.
Is that a whale bed?
Yeah, it's a whale bed.
Ah.
It's a whale with a pimento in it.
It's a golf tee. Somebody's golfing off that whale mouth.
Why are we already out of time?
Somebody
Cheater
guessed.
guessed it.
Yeah, it's the president.
Oh, is it the PP tape?
It was the
president.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna make a new lobby.
Why is this uvula?
Okay, while you make that lobby, I have to pee. I will be back.
That seems extremely fair.
Not Florida. Get out of here.
Not far.
Don't show it, please. There is your link.
I like how I just opened a picture of the thumbnail. Staring at it. Why isn't this working?
I googled Scribble.io instead of typing it in. The third result is like a YouTuber fake laughing as loud as he can. This is like funniest cartoon drawing game, Scribble.io.
All right, I'm back.
I'll be the judge of that.
I was gonna say, like, do you
motherfucker.
want to extend the rounds or something?
With this many people or this few people, yeah, I guess let's put it on like a 6-rounder.
Just so we have less opportunity for them to
Makes perfect sense. There you
hop
go.
in the game.
So we've got to remember when it's about to end to put up our overlay.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm first.
It's all right, you got 15 seconds.
Okay, you know what? Let's try the drawing pad again. Let's do it.
You sure?
Yeah.
You got a harness on?
Make sure it's not loaded.
Don't pull your TV down.
It's a hat. It's a bugle. They're tribal drums.
I thought it was a bongo.
Oh, yeah.
What is
I got it.
Oh.
How about Justin?
Oh, what?
Oh, you already got
Oh.
it.
Oh, I did get it.
Donkey Kong loves these.
Hey, motherfucker.
Rob.
Wait, what?
I almost dropped it.
He's like real inner New Yorker came out there. Hey, you motherfucker.
Actually, when I get angry, I default to like a New York Italian accent. That man's stuck inside of the road? They paved over him?
Please help me.
I really wish my keyboard didn't double up on the I every time I typed the letter I.
I was having that with colon, and I had to take it out and blow on it.
All right, let me take out my eye and blow on it.
Take out your colon and blow on it.
I did.
Oh, man.
What?
Oh.
It changes everything.
Anybody want to blow on my colon?
Blow ass.
What?
Let's go.
I mean, I think I know, like, oh,
Yeah.
it's amazing. It was like bathtub, and then he drew one more line, and I was like, stroller. And then he drew one more line, and I was like, that's a baby carriage. It's not, it's a shopping cart.
It's not a tumor.
I think if your colon gets really unstable, it can fall out later in life.
Yeah, prolapse.
That's not good.
Butthole falls out.
Mm-hmm.
But
No, I mean, like,
Oh, man.
Same for the vagine. Those suckers can fall out too.
Oh,
I have like a scary memory of my friend's grandfather like
No.
screaming from the basement that he sneezed while pooping, so he broke.
Oh.
Like it was like that exact phrasing.
No.
Oh.
Ever since Mouth told that story, I still can't get it out of my head. It's been like 5 years.
Can you really prolapse your anus by sneezing?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awful.
Pop that sucker right out.
You just created an irrational fear for me for the rest of my life.
is this Ty Domi?
Is his eyebrow continuing off his head?
Well,
He's about to be Heisenberg?
search The Walls Falls Out on YouTube.
No.
No. Yeah, that's
No, I don't want to know that.
That sounds like a trick.
Oh.
Oh, it's just.
You said the word.
I said unibrow, but yeah, I didn't put it together.
Holy Christ.
Yeah, is this
I
the
once-
first time that
Oh.
you thought of your butthole falling out and how scary that would be? Because I think of that all the time.
I once sneezed and thought I gave myself a hernia.
Wow.
It's not good.
Yeah, I was like driving home from work, and then like I sneezed and got like a shooting pain in my gooch, and I was just like, "Oh no, please!" And then I
Hey,
just
you ever
ignored-
have that
I
where,
just
like,
ignored it.
You just
Went
feel
away.
like something like vibrating inside of your body somewhere, or like,
Yeah.
you know,
When I'm streaming.
Yeah.
Creaking or clicking or...
yeah,
It
and then you're
usually
like,
happens
is
when
that
somebody
it?
tips bits, actually. For
Oh,
me. I don't know
I
why,
see.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
Usually
What's
just when I'm
happening
streaming.
there?
This is not one word.
Oh.
Aw.
You can type faster than I can. The damn eye!
Chopsticks.
Get out!
Chopsticks!
You know, on that same note, you guys ever have like a very sharp internal pain somewhere in your body, and you're just like, there
of
is
course.
no way I can rationalize that as being okay.
Yeah, but like very, very rarely.
Yeah, I mean, mine's pretty rare. It's only like once a day or something.
What do you think those pains even are? Is it like a muscle contracting involuntarily or something?
It's probably like nerves
Just firing off.
freaking out for a second. Like
Like, maybe one of your organs just like giving up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like for only a second, and then it comes back, right?
yeah, just don't go to
Yeah.
WebMD or you have cancer. You actually have the rarest form of cancer and you're dying.
Dude, Dr. WebMD saved my life on Monday. It was I was getting these weird mouth ulcers, and then it was like, hey, you probably have like some kind of oral cancer, but sometimes it's just due to tartar control toothpaste. Recently switched toothpaste. I was pooping when I was looking it up. I reached over and grabbed the toothpaste, and it was like with tartar control. It's like, thank God,
fuck.
not dying. And now the ulcers are gone.
Well, if you think you're not dying, you just haven't looked enough on WebMD. There's a solution for that every time. This is a
You know,
long
this guy
one.
actually needs
Ah.
is, a haircut, because that's
Oh.
the worst hairstyle I've ever seen in my entire life.
It looks like he got all the hair cut off and then he just squirt glue on it and then stuck it back on top. There was a time in my life where I was having, like, I didn't realize I was having anxiety attacks. Like, I was like laying in bed at night having trouble sleeping, and then I'm like, why does my left arm hurt? Why is my heart beating so heavy? oh no. And then like I went to the emergency room a bunch of times, and like they're like put me on an EKG and stuff, and they're like, you're fine.
Oh, let's
like,
go.
I went to the doctor and they're like, how old are you? I was like 24. They're like, you're fine. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I hate that.
I was like, what do you mean? No one.
It's not a shark witch.
Yeah, like if you're not rich or an athlete, there's very much like you'll go to a doctor and he'll be like, you'll be all right. Just walk it off.
There you go.
I know because of my
swordfish.
experience with doctors.
Goddamn eye!
Look at those eyes.
Swordfish.
Swordfish! Fucking fuck!
You just seem really enthusiastic.
Oh,
Shark
God.
Witch is a good answer, though.
Mm. Yeah. A Carl Hoagie.
Oh, yeah, they got that big broad fin on the top. I forgot about that.
Broadfish.
Great drawing.
Hmm.
What?
Is that
It's
not
not
a
Winnie Pooh?
Winnie Pooh? I was just thinking that too.
Wait.
He's
Oh, it's
no.
no.
Yeah, you got it.
It's not a honey bear.
It's not a honey bear. I wish it was.
Well, the honey comes in that little bottle, and it's adorable.
Mm. Yes, I know. Ruka, hello. You're alive on planet Earth.
Let him drive the box.
It's annoying, dude. This cat. Kate makes like origami, and
Oh, God!
oh my lord.
Rip
The
bear.
filter never works.
Kiss brains, dude.
She'll she'll make like a really nice origami, like, oh, this is amazing. Cutting board with like some vegetables on it and an origami knife. And we wake up the next day and the cat has just destroyed absolutely all of it.
The origami
You need a
killer, yeah.
safe.
The origami killer.
Oh my God!
Why?
Oh man, of course I'd be the one to get that.
Is this a nudibranch?
Oh,
Really?
Oh.
Dude, how did you get that from
that was so fast.
How?
You know, I don't know.
It looks just like him.
I thought
I
it was
didn't
a
understand it until
Sasquatch.
he drew the bandolier.
I just wasn't sure because I never saw Star Wars.
You've never seen
Otherwise,
Star
it's spot
Wars?
on. I actually haven't.
You're not
yeah.
missing anything, honestly.
You're missing something.
Nah,
You're missing Star Wars.
it's
Nah, I don't think much,
It's all
not
right.
many people really like that property. So
I mean,
This
I feel
is-
like I already know. This is amazing.
That's incredible.
That's one of these on Friday, I
I
think.
want more of that.
It's that goose on the map.
It's so good.
thank you.
He just goes, honk.
Yeah, Corey, are you planning to stay
Ducker Z.
inside all day on Friday as well?
No.
Oh.
What do you mean?
I hate Vancouver on 420.
Oh, but I'm not in Vancouver, so I don't have to experience that.
Oh, you've done it.
Mm-hmm.
Classic 2x2 icon layout.
Listen, he's got bad vision.
There's no gun.
Also,
I'm working on it, dude. Not there yet.
There you go.
There.
wait, is his arm is attached to another arm?
Yeah, and then his head probably goes here.
This is like General Grievous. I'm like,
This is a gigantic iPhone or a very small man.
He's got bad vision. I told you. He's using an iPad.
The tablet is like 3 feet tall.
It's mouth. It was just a scale drawing of mouth. Oh no.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Is the
Oh,
meta
boy.
again?
Oh,
It's one of these.
okay. Yep, it must be. Yeah,
It's one of those.
Your brain beat me on this one.
Classic
Wait, what?
version.
Oh, a little circle
Oh.
app, and it's Google Chrome. You both really said iPad phone.
You know, I thought maybe
I
we were
just-
close.
yeah,
I
yeah,
know,
yeah,
I
yeah. I
figured.
Oh, that's what? The woman from The Ring is Oh, I see now.
Oh god damn it. My brain. Oh, good lord.
Oh, jeez.
Oh god.
You guys
Ryan
are an iPad, iPhone.
When you see this word, you're gonna know what I want to draw.
Okay.
Oh god, no. No.
Try using the fill tool.
What? How do you erase? There we go.
Oh, that was really pretty looking when you erased that. That is real pretty looking.
Nice. I like the positive
Oh,
attitude.
it's a hot dude again.
It's definitely a hot dude.
With fucked up elbows.
Oh yeah.
Don't mind the elbows.
It's from
broken
weightlifting.
arms.
He lifted one too many pounds.
Oh, he looks like he is older.
Skip chested.
Oh.
What?
Oh, it's
Is he pregnant as shit?
Hey.
what?
What?
It's a Wi-Fi pregnancy.
It's just a hotspot, man.
With my little
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
free Wi-Fi.
oh, dude, I had an
Nice.
adventure of I had an adventure of watching the trashiest channel on YouTube yesterday.
What the fuck is this?
Nice. Yeah.
At first I was like, why
Oh,
does
he's
it
a
have little
wanted.
penis?
Nice.
Curving them beam bullets.
I'm not gonna lie, the guns are actually tripping me up for some reason. I don't know why.
Banned.
Okay.
It was just a penis, guys.
Ruka, hello.
Oh, he answered.
Ruka.
Maybe you could stop waking me up at 6:45 in the morning. You ever think about that? So you get all you need to know there.
Is it a hand person?
This is a Spider-Man.
I like his pencil mustache.
Those his lips.
Does Medusa have 4 arms? Who knows?
It's a Jacob's Ladder scenario.
Is this from like
Is he getting group jacked?
Hellraiser? Group jack?
There's up to 4 people jacking this man off.
Oh.
Ah.
Wait, what?
I don't really get a lot of it, but
It still
And he's-
absolutely makes no sense.
And he's jacking himself off.
It's the man with the 2 arms on one side, and he's jacking himself off. Yeah,
Where are his hands coming out of?
they're coming out of other portals. He didn't,
Oh,
like,
there was gonna
let
be
me-
an
blue
orange
goes to
portal.
blue,
Yeah,
though.
he didn't let me. He didn't let- Wait, the blue goes to orange, doesn't
Blue
it?
goes to orange, yeah.
That,
Yeah.
I'm saying you're drawing the blue went to blue.
No, the blue was gonna go
Oh,
to
it went
orange.
up, and then you didn't draw the
finish.
45s. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't let me finish. I was gonna draw those.
I think I should never have to draw anything. What? This is.
Is that
Okay.
a Pokemon or
It's like a devil lizard.
is
What?
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Suck that in.
Let's go.
I can't spell it.
Oh, it's a. There we go. Nice.
How do you spell this?
There's an O in
What?
there.
Well, it's cool, thank you. It looks like he stamped out Gundy.
Stomping out. Yeah. This is your mascot.
You should have had a squished bean under there.
It's the Stegosaurus if I've ever seen one.
Ba-da-da-dum. Sound effects are like top tier though.
Dude, this is pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this is working just fine.
It's not bad.
Oh, I know what that is.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a hedgehog.
Aw. I thought I nailed it.
Oh,
It's a little, you know
Hmm.
what it is.
Is it? Hold on.
Hmm.
delicious
No.
doesn't fit.
Not a pot-bellied pig. Oh, is it? Yep. No.
Oh, classic Kids in the Hall sketch.
Oh yeah, Jesus Christ. I hate when I figure it out, like, and I hear Ryan figure it out just after me, but I know he types faster.
Dude, if flying pigs had insect wings, I would not be down for them. I'm just gonna
What
be
do you think
honest.
they have? Bat wings? Dragon wings?
Wait, what? I just highlighted all of the text.
Bird wings?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a try, guys. It worked.
Teacup pigs are adorable.
They can't fly though.
That's true.
Basically
Whoa.
worthless.
That wouldn't be one word.
No, here we go.
It's a night mountain.
You don't know how close you are.
Oh shit.
I don't. What?
Let's go.
What?
This is Space Grave?
Grave? Yeah.
Philful, don't fuck me. You didn't fuck me.
Oh.
Hmm?
You sure it's not a space grave?
Can I ask you something, Corey?
What?
Yeah.
Why is the sun out?
It's not the sun.
It's not the sun.
Oh.
It's a moon.
It's a yellow, bright yellow moon.
You never seen a yellow moon?
Less commonly than the regular moon.
I'll show you one later.
I really thought that was a picture of the game
Oh.
Shell Shock.
Yeah, it did look.
It did look like shell shock.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. No.
What?
Ah.
That's all we need. Oh.
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 No.
No.
Oh, what?
What?
Ah.
All right, all right.
Is it a scalp?
Oh, really?
Nice.
Really?
There it is.
Okay.
I thought you were drawing my logo for a second.
There's a jaunty little hat on. That's cute.
Yeah, it's adorable.
No, the hat's a cannon.
It's just a giant bullet.
Oh no. That's a
not a
fat
cannon.
ass chode. That guy's got head dick.
It's a cannon.
Typical.
Yeah, I call it a cannon.
That's for sure.
Sure, it's a cannon. We all call it that.
Thick dick.
That's like a
It's
horse
so-
dick.
it's a-
Oh, man.
Don't sneeze.
Ooh. What could this be? Oh, it's Sam Fisher. Oh, it's
Sam Fisher.
Oh.
There's a tick. Oh. Huh? What?
Hmm.
What's he got going on
I
there?
thought it was Cyclops. But he did use the green.
Hmm.
Fucking camping bitch.
There we go.
Right?
Is that a vacuum?
That would be a very noisy thing to be doing in a covert ops mission. Probably catch him off guard though.
Popping off.
Yeah.
The gun's not part of this drawing. He just wanted to add a gun to it.
Oh, I know what it is, but I can't spell it. I got it. Let's go.
Oh.
Why is he wearing a superhero outfit?
Because he's a cool assassin.
It's also got like a 50 cal.
Yeah, it's a little overkill.
That's a good guess.
Oh, it's not a. Is it a?
Yep. Nice. Subverted. Oh god.
Oh.
Oh. He looks so
God damn it.
glum.
What?
Wait. You mean it's
Oh.
What?
Oh. Oh.
Very sad.
He wants you to guess it so badly.
I like his mustache. It's falling
Is he
off.
drooling?
He's drooling.
Oh, that's not good. Poor guy.
Oh, yeah, that's what they do.
Lizard.
You mean it's not Lizard?
Oh.
Azulid.
I was running out of options.
I think it's after the word lizard. Somehow the word was lizard.
Ooh.
It's a dildo.
Is it?
Oh, I didn't finish the.
Yeah. Bring, bring, bring.
It's a classic Pintorrillo.
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 It's a cello.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Fuck.
Okay.
It's.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, makes sense. Unfortunately.
All right.
Yep. It's an iPad phone.
That's what their logo should be.
No, but they're taking the bite out of the world.
This is a big in word here.
Big in word. Does that fit?
Big in word.
Big in word.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, God. What other word could you possibly use for this?
Oh, I thought I had it with description.
Somebody's watching a pink
Guess
ball.
the word? Does it matter what kind of pink ball we're looking at?
Oh God.
He's breathing fire.
I think he's just on fire.
That's not good. Is this
Justin's-
live leak?
Justin's taking a lead here.
Commanding lead.
Number 105.
Trending?
Click.
Clickbait.
There's been 104 other instances of that guy being on fire.
You won't believe this fire.
You won't believe I'm on fire for the
Really clickbait
105th
someone
time.
that many times.
Chad's right. I should have drawn the red circle.
Oh.
It's a space.
Shell shock.
Space moon.
I've been getting such like egregious clickbait ads. Like when you are watching or like, reading an otherwise reputable news source, you scroll down to like, messages provided by our sponsors. I get this ad all the time now that's like, the one crazy thing doctors say you should never consume, and it's water.
No.
The picture is water.
No.
I'm not gonna click it because it's obviously not water.
Yeah.
That would be madness.
You gotta think a little outside the box.
Justin just yeah.
That would be very odd if water was off limits all of a sudden. So what do we all drink then? Mountain Dew? Only?
What's wrong with the backlight?
Wait, how was it not
Huh.
that word? Oh, definitely not.
It
If
this. It has a
vagina.
It has a vagina.
Oh, it's a nightmare! Oh.
Wait, nightmare has.
It's a mare
What?
instead of a horse. It's a nightmare.
It's a mare.
It's a night.
Not instead of a horse.
It's a
Instead of, you know what
nightmare,
I mean.
Okay. Yep.
Am I still there? Yeah, I'm still here.
Horse pussy.
I told you I had to think outside of the box for that one.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
The American dream.
American dream. Let's go.
Beautiful.
You guys didn't like my nightmare. Oh yeah. Oh, is it? No, it's not. Okay. No. Same page there. Oh, it's a night something.
Was a male horse.
Night building.
Oh, come on. Oh, fuck.
I was thinking about doing day horse, but I just figured that wouldn't be as catchy.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What?
It's a 3-letter
It's
word.
just day. No.
Oh man.
Mm.
It's a night deoxy ribonucleic.
Not a word. Not a word.
Not a word at all.
It
Oh.
actually just was.
I couldn't draw the DNA holding a gun.
Some would argue the Second Amendment is just in our DNA.
It's our God-given right.
Oh man.
Huh.
It's not a Wizarf?
You didn't see that.
Who is that?
Is he in a little tunnel?
Did you call him in a cummel?
No, I said, is he in a little tunnel?
It's got real tiny legs.
Brian,
Secondary question. What's a
Real-
cummel?
It's when you come on a Hummel.
What's a Hummel?
It's one of those little statues that old people collect.
Oh, hell yeah.
He got a big old blunt.
The fuck is happening? He's a police gnome?
Oh,
What?
Okay.
So who does he fight? He fights like fucking.
Oh, is it?
it's the name of the character on the screen.
Oh my lord. Who does he
I mean,
fight?
it's not though.
What the hell was that? What was that object?
It's the classic Zelda enemy.
Oh.
I just want to say his hat is floppy.
He has a floppy. I thought he
Yeah,
had a pointy hat.
no,
He's
it's
got
a
a floppy
flopper.
hat.
It's a big
He's got a
flopper.
floppy hat.
Floppy hat.
Well, my mistake.
It's also Link.
Yeah, he's still a gnome at the end of the day.
Yeah, what if I drew Zelda?
Yeah.
I would probably still get it,
He's
to be honest.
still a gnome.
It'd be a lot harder to draw them.
Well, why don't we take some time to pimp our channels? We'll start with HCJustin.
Hey, I'm HCJustin. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram.